1 minute to 8.
Hello there.
Whoa!
5 seconds remaining.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. We've been discussing a possible return to barrow trauma.
Oh, so that is
sure.
odd because my kids were talking about barrow trauma today. They were like, "We're pretty sure you used to play that game, didn't you, Daddy?" And I was like, yeah, "I mean, I played it a couple of times, but oh, the coordinator's fucked."
Yeah, I've also been kicked out because of coordinator.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pop to the loo plague. I'll be back in a sec.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Well, we were about to discuss barrow trauma, but he's fucked off. What about you, Ashton? Are you considering a barrow trauma return?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
You know, when's the play
Evil trattino basso Teddy trattino basso 9 just resubed for 24 months. Pog.
If my brand can survive what I did in that Ursa game, it can survive anything.
No, I don't think it's survived that. It has not survived that.
I feel like I redeemed myself in the Jug game, where all the other lanes except me and you shit the bed. We just about held it together to a tight loss.
I think the problem in that game is you couldn't really do anything. It didn't really matter how well your game was. I don't think there was ever a point where we were better than them. Because Marcy can just BKB and just punch you.
There's maybe a world if I don't have a Radiance, I do kill people in an Omni Slash. Because we were kind of all about the Magic damage, you know? We had a Pugna mid,
and then they had the many
Radiance Jug.
The Pugna pick was very poor. I don't know if it was our last pick, but he got owned. I'm just chalking up more and more Miles L's, to be honest.
It is a big Miles L. We've been reminded that we have bingo to do.
Oh yeah, well I need to get my dinner, so I'm gonna quickly load up mine and then. I wanted to just be invited to the lobby and then I could go get my dinner, but now I'm waiting for all this shit.
Let's boost up.
You know what? Where's my phone?
Your phone.
It's on my. I shall join on my phone. Prepare dinner.
Yogg's castrated with 360 views.
Will do.
Thank you for the
Much
raid.
worse.
What is going on here?
We are coordinated out. Okay. We have no coordinator.
Right.
Ashwin has transferred to his phone so he can go make himself dinner and still hang out.
Nice.
We were chatting about barrow trauma and bingo cards.
I'm trying to reconnect and it's not going to let me, I'm sure. Now my screen's gone black. And we're back to the menu. Okay. Well, that was annoying.
You're saying your kids are getting into barrow trauma, is that what you're saying?
No. So they were, for some reason, I guess it had popped. Someone had did a video of it or something like that. Oh, sound settings. I assume this will. Oh, I didn't set them last week. Channel Ted. Oh, that's from the old lobby.
That's from the old one, yeah.
I mean, we had the lobby ready to go at 1 minute to 8. And unfortunately, Gabe has stepped in. Gabe Newell, founder of Valve Software, and ruined it for us. But you know what's funny is my eldest has started playing Half-Life 2.
Oh.
And I can't remember why. She watches YouTube vids on the telly, which blows my mind because I don't think I've ever done that. But she, quite regularly when she's downstairs, she sticks them on the telly.
Nice jump, Alistair.
She was watching one about Half-Life 2.
Dr. Jonas trattino basso just resubed for 63 months.
Thank you,
L'uovo
Jonas.
umano parlerà del torneo della casa.
L'uovo umano parlerà del torneo della casa. The in-house. Torneo della casa is the tournament in the house. So I guess that is an in-house.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Thank you.
Geek 710 just resubed for 51 months. Why would Volvo do this to us?
I don't know why Volvo would do this to us.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Sir trattino basso Luis just resubed for 22 months. Inhouse NIT.
Right,
so she's already ahead of me.
Yeah, I mean, she obviously saw. She was watching some YouTuber that she watches play it and talk about it, and she was playing it. But I said to her, "Have you ever played Half-Life 2? It's like super cheap, if not free, actually. I think so. You should play it."
Is it free?
Well, I mean, how much could Half-Life 2 be? Let's have
it's not going to be like...
They probably sell it in a bundle with like all of the other things for like 10 quid or something.
I reckon you can get it for $149. Let's have a look. Half-Life... It's 8 quid?
Wait, is she playing the first one?
No, she's playing Half-Life 2, which is £8.50.
Has she played the first one though?
No. But she's Half-Life 2. So she was playing it, and I was like, "How's it going?" She goes, "Oh, I got stuck." I was, "Oh yeah, I guess some of the fights are kind of hard if you don't play many shooters." She goes, "No, I just got stuck in the tunnels." I was like, "What tunnels?" She's like,
getting lost.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know what to do. I was like,
"Oh, I see."
But just
continue.
Wander about until you get to a bit you haven't been to before. Is pretty much how it goes. So then I can hear her pounding her desk in frustration. I'm like, "What's up?" And we thought it was someone at the door. That's how loud she was doing it. And I go down there. She's like, I don't know where to go. I'm stuck again. And it's a bit where there's a bunch of clearly explosive barrels. They're red barrels, like under a bridge. And you shoot the barrels, it goes bang, and the bridge falls down, and then you can go through. And I was like, well, these barrels look explosive. Try shooting the barrels. And I shot the barrels and it blew up. She was like, "Oh my God." And I kind of realized that for someone who has never really played that kind of game, all of this stuff would feel like you'd have to learn the language almost. Like in every shooter.
Handheld these days.
That's true, but Half-Life 2 in some ways doesn't really hold your hand. It doesn't show you. There's no arrows showing you where you need to go.
No, exactly. But
Yeah.
but as in other games are.
Oh right, yes, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you say that, but there was
like, I mean,
a fair while ago. There was a YouTuber who did like my wife or girlfriend, I can't remember what it was, playing video games for the first time ever.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Maybe a year ago they put the first video up.
Really? They've been around for ages, though.
I feel like they've done a lot. It may have been. It hasn't. It won't be more than 3 years, I don't think.
Okay.
But it's at least recent.
Yeah.
It was basically saying, if you have never played a video game, all the things that we find very intuitive that makes these feel very handheld and easy, they don't have a fucking clue.
No.
They don't have a fucking clue.
Like, to me, if I see a red barrel in any game...
Oh, I just want to shoot it. I don't care if it helps me.
That's going to blow up.
It's going down.
It's going to blow up. And maybe there'll be some cool particle effect and a wall will fall over. But she didn't see it that way. It did not occur to her for one moment that shooting red barrel equals explode. Because it's been in games forever.
It's that simple.
If anything's explosive, Ash, when it's getting shot, that's the rule.
In one of our div runs, I spent hours just collecting every explosive barrel on the map just to put it in the middle of town and blow everyone up.
And did you?
It was glorious.
Yes.
I did. It was amazing. It was the single greatest thing I've ever done.
Did you get to loot the bodies?
Every 10 minutes you'd say, "Oh, Plague, I'm really sorry. I've sent another barrel into your inventory. Can you just give me that back?"
Yeah, girlfriend reviews is funny. I think we tried to get them for one of those the remote play things. I think Slacks was talking to them, but we couldn't get them in the end. I think they were busy, but they realised that it was going to be playing video games with me and Slacks and bailed.
Everyone would bail on that.
Yeah, of course. Well, this is good.
Yeah, this is a nice way to do the house. I mean, it's a nice way to celebrate your pre-birthday.
I don't like to talk about it
tomorrow.
too much. But
It
thank you.
Tomorrow.
It is my birthday tomorrow. I don't like to use the
dreaded
term
age
like
of 52.
52, yeah. I thought he was 71.
Thank you, lads. Appreciate the kind words always. 47 I will be. Which is fucking old enough that it's not even funny when you say 52. Like if I was going to be 35 and you said 52, it'd be like, lol. This is like, a couple of years. I'll be 52. Old. Old.
I mean, we could just ditch this right now and go play Barotrauma.
I don't have any interest in Barotrauma. I tried it, didn't like it. This piece of Raught's lore where he claims to be old is gibberish, isn't it? I mean, it's absolute gibberish.
We don't know. He could be.
I don't know anything about him.
We know truly nothing about the enigma that is Raught.
I think he's probably 30 or 30.
Holy shit! This Raider from the Oxcast thing is really annoying.
What? In what way?
Can you see it?
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Every time someone talks that is a raider, it gives them a little tag.
Yeah, but it's just like got like Stanners and red in there, which is like not
it's not
particularly
particularly refined.
Do a restart. Apparently, there was a mini patch.
Oh, exciting. Removed meme hammer.
Removed barrow trauma.
Removed
from
barrow trauma. I've just been thinking about barrow trauma.
Can you imagine if there was an extra bit to the Dota map that you could access, like an underground level, or you could get in the river in a tiny boat?
Well, obviously, they're going to add second Roche, and they're also going to add like 2 new lanes to accommodate the second Roche. They're going to expand the map massively.
That would be crazy.
Highlights in my chat setting.
I mean, that would be if they if they changed it so there were 4 lanes instead of 3. It would take years for people to figure out what the fuck you were meant to do.
It'd be 2 solo laners, right?
I mean, if it's 4 lanes, you could have 3 solos.
And then, I mean, the Mont and Rorts are both convinced that the next patch is going to be the jungler patch. They're going to change the Poswell role, have him become a jungler.
They spent years removing every single possible reason for playing Pos 3 solo. They got rid of every item that made it possible. Over the course of several years, they were like, no, get rid of that, no.
Yeah, this is the thing. Rorts keeps saying, catch me roaming to Northwest Lane with my Roche 3 buff. That shit. They just talk about this all the fucking time.
It's just a
and they think there's going to be like 15 Hon junglers that are going to be added in the next patch.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, they've been working on this patch for forever, apparently.
There's no way.
I'm still searching for the game coordinator.
I am searching for game coordinator also.
But it's red now instead of blue, and I think that means progress.
That means it's attempting to connect, I believe.
Are we leaving the game?
Yes, leave the game. I think no. I mean, because I assume a new lobby's going to need to be made.
Yeah, I'm leaving it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So on the case of hand holding in games, technically speaking, games now are not backwards compatible in some ways to games before, whereas gamers of the past are very much forward compatible.
Yeah, no, I like that's a very good point. I think it's true. I think it's very true. A lot of things that you take for granted, like an arrow showing you where you're to go for your next quest or whatever, simple things like that, which makes sense. I mean, it's not fun to be walking around the same parts of the map over and over again because you missed an alleyway or you didn't understand the directions. Like, it's nice to know which way you're meant to be going because essentially I think it's immersive for your character, who's a hero type, to not be stuck in a fucking sewer for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, that's...
I feel like there is something about Half-Life, though, that you just... figuring it out is
nice
quite
jump,
a lot of fun.
Alistair.
Yeah.
PLEV_basso_basso just resubed for 57 months.
But I feel like if you have to, like, go up and Google and fucking type yourself in, like, how to get past Tunnel 1...
But I mean, she literally just got lost. That was all.
Right? Yeah, I know, but it just takes you out of it a bit.
Yeah.
But I guess getting lost takes you out of it a bit as well.
Yeah.
Because you're getting immersed. You're like, well, I wonder where the story's going to go next, and then you're just like in the dark, and you have no idea where the fuck anything is.
I mean, I suppose it's comparable to there are lots of quests in Tarkov where I think if I didn't have the wiki to rely on to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Especially like things like the gunsmith quests where it's like, your gun must have the following features.
Like, I feel like
Divinity,
Tarkov is very like Easter eggy in its quests though. It's like it just got the most random fucking shit.
Divinity, we've played it many hundreds of hours now, and I still look in like the quest journal it gives you, and like the last entry for the quest is just random fucking gibberish. It means nothing. It could be like the most generic sense of source. I'm like, where am I supposed to go next? No idea. No nothing. I have to go look it up again. And it's up to hundreds of hours, and it's still like that. And I like it sometimes, and I hate it sometimes.
I just think essentially, if you want a puzzle game, there are puzzle games. If you want if your game is meant to be like a mystery game, like for example, Obra Dinn. Very rarely would you think, I'll look this up, because the whole point of the game is solving the mystery. Same with like other games like that. Like if you look it up, that's not the point. But so people are mentioning Dark Souls. Dark Souls was a fucking mystery to me about what I actually needed to do, where I was meant to go, what the fuck the quest giver was talking about. It was so vague. And to me, the fun of the game was fighting enemies, getting loot, fighting bosses, opening up new areas, not walking around the same fucking part of the map, reading finger butthole every 2 seconds. Like, that wasn't interesting.
You can't say that isn't the heights of comedy, though.
It was funny. It was funny. I love the way you give people a limited language, they'll still find a way to fuck around with it. I was my kids were talking about the language filter in Roblox, which is extremely strict. And there are a bunch of words that are like banned, but they've also found there are some words that are allowed where you think, why is that in there? So yeah, it's weird. I did restart. It says connected to the Dota 2 game coordinator logging in. I did restart. I didn't see a patch. We can try again. I'll try reconnecting.
I did download a patch. It was about 150 meg.
Oh well, I don't think
I'm not connecting to the Dota 2 coordinator.
I'm not connected either, and I believe I also downloaded the patch.
So updating Dota 2. It's thinking. Okay, here we go. Now it's chundering away.
I'm gonna do it again. Why not? Why not? Let's just restart.
It might have been another mini patch.
There's always the chance. He's pretty happy to just let me boot up again. I
am in, and I believe I am searching for the Dota 2 game coordinator. Oh, I added Cockwobblemeister as a soldier in XCOM, and he died on like his second mission.
God bless Riley.
Yeah, but he died in a heroic way.
I think I saw that he like went back in to freeze, like stop someone else being suppressed or something.
Yeah.
And got blown up by 7 grenades.
Yeah. I was like, I'll just go and see if I can help LDC.
Jump, Alistair.
Because what I wanted to do was remove the Overwatch on this robot. But he couldn't get there. So I thought, I'll just put the aid drone on him. Plus 20 defense, no problem. LDC gets out of there. He was happy to just roll the dice and see if he could dodge the Overwatch. But I was like, no, Riley will save you. And then he's just one move away from the extract, no problem.
Jump, Alistair.
And then the mech
TV just
went blew up the van and killed Riley. I was like, what the fuck? Riley dead in one shot. Poor lad. He was actually bleeding out, so we could have saved him, but we just left. Well,
Schrumpster has told me he does not understand my profile picture. I don't exactly know how much there is to understand about it.
It's just Saul Goodman.
It's Saul Goodman. It's in a hoodwink hood.
Yeah.
It's Saul Hoodwink.
If you need an explanation for that one, that's troubling.
Is it okay? According to him, he's asking if it's Robin Hoodwink. Maybe he has a nickname for me, so he can't actually see my actual name.
I have you down as Enthused. So what have you named yourself?
Saul Goodwin.
Yeah, like I just said. I mean, literally, it sells itself.
I mean, wasn't your original plan to do Haz as Witch Doctor?
I was going to do Witch Doctor Hoz, but first of all, I didn't really want to just have like Hoz's face as my profile picture for multiple reasons. And number two, Hoz is not, sadly yet, a publicly recognised figure. Oh, I'm logging in.
I'm not. I'm still red.
Me neither, not yet.
I do have my bingo up.
Oh, I didn't have it up yet. Who sent me Cortez? Open it in Paint. PFlax in-house bingo she sent. God.
You're right, Ashton.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
You've actually caught my cough from
maybe.
Seeing the film on
When did I last see you? Oh, it's
Saturday.
Saturday. It's possible.
Did you actually see each other?
We did actually see each other.
Yeah,
I went to see,
John
the
Wick.
new John Wick.
Any good?
Jonathan Wick.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was okay.
I mean, it's,
It was
you know
a
what
John
you're gonna
Wick
get.
movie,
Yeah, you know what
you
you're
know?
gonna get. It's a John Wick movie.
So I preferred the action in the previous one. Some of them were just a bit ridiculous, but
Yeah, they've moved away from the realism of the original John Wick series, of course.
I did like.
There
There
was
was
some pretty cool
one
characters there.
scene that I think we both agreed was really, really good, and it was like, it's the top-down scene, right? We both thought that was the best one.
Yeah, that was very cool.
That was actually
Oh!
was fucking dope.
Oh, I'm logging in.
I'm not.
I've gone from red to blue.
Yeah, well, I'm still looking. Wait, tell you, you actually made it?
I am in. I am in.
I'm blue.
You'll be there soon.
Yeah, I was saying that I don't think I've seen a John Wick before, apart from maybe seeing the first one on a plane.
Hmm.
And you know what? It was good fun. Didn't really need to know anything about John Wick.
I don't think you need to, because like John Wick just sort of turns up, and then like you get introduced to some guy who wants to kill him, and then like the story goes from there, and eventually.
And I felt like Kane had lore behind him, right? He wasn't just introduced as a random guy.
But he kind of was just a random guy.
He was kind of just a random guy.
Like, he had a very lazy backstory slapped on him.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the whole idea that in the third one in particular, he's trying to walk around and there's just fucking assassins everywhere. It's like, how would anything ever get done? Yeah, but it's so ludicrous that it's like, he gets in a cab, cabbie's an assassin. He goes down an alleyway, the fucking homeless guy's an assassin. He goes around a corner.
It's also a problem with this one.
It's just ridiculous. Like,
think of every single like public like famous monument in Paris.
Oh.
And there will be fucking assassins pouring out of every like every spot.
I think the most insane scene for me, I think Plague will probably agree. There's this scene again in a nightclub, like one of the previous movies, and he's just like fucking up a load of dudes. Like he's got a fucking axe in his hand. He's like chopping lads to pieces. And no one's giving a shit. Everyone is just dancing like 2 meters away from him. Everyone's having a great
such
time.
A classic of any action movie like that where there's a fight in a club. It's ridiculous. Like, it's until gunshots start going off, and even then,
but that's the thing.
There's a lot of people in the background.
Nothing was happening.
He's like shooting past people's ears, and they're just fucking dancing. And I'm like, hell yeah, it's great. And the song was great as well. I understand why they were just having a great time.
It's just so weird. I mean, there's that scene in, I think it's the third one, maybe it's the second one. It's the second one, where him and another lad are having a shootout with silenced pistols whilst walking in a subway like area.
Greg showed me this clip, and they just keep like sniping each other.
Yeah, and I'm like, nobody has noticed this. In this day and age, if you whip a gun out, everybody's fucking going, running a mile. It's just so ludicrous. And everyone's just like, yeah, so I said to him, and there's someone in front of them with a pistol. Pew, 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 pew. It's like, oh, must be a movie or something, I guess. Or just nothing. Must have been the wind. Like, what are they thinking? It's so ridiculous. At no point are the police ever called. Do we ever see the police?
I mean, well, we just presume the French police were on strike. I mean, we had no idea where they were, but presume they were on strike.
It's just, I mean, he has a running fight through like a subway area. He stabs the dude by putting a pencil on the counter of a noodle bar and slamming it up the guy's nose. No one thinks this is violent and I should call the police. No one. Police are nowhere to be seen.
In the third one, he has a fight in a library. Like,
yeah, he does.
No one being called to attention. Some guy's just like scribbling down his notes, and all of a sudden, just gunshots and like John just like fucking slamming books into this guy, bookshelves going everywhere.
I think they must have set some rules. Rule 1, the police do not exist.
Rule 1, police do not exist.
Yeah, they do not exist.
Maybe they're like all owned by the assassins or something, you know?
Maybe.
Because they seem to be able to just coordinate like free usage of.
Yeah, I mean the
French
assassins do
monuments.
seem to be the single most powerful entity in the entire fucking world.
So Analog Joy says in the first film, the police leave the assassin culture alone to do their own thing. So I guess it's like in their world,
Well, they
the
have to
police
be in
are
on
like,
it then.
No, because the police are like, we're aware of what you're doing. Carry on.
Yeah, but
we
how
want
are they
no
meant to
part of
tell
it."
though?
Well, if
Like-
you're a copper, you're not getting paid enough to take on John Wick. What's the point?
No, but I'm just saying, like, they've got a report of a shooting at the Champs-Elysees, and they're like, well, it might be assassins, so we'll just say, fuck it, lads.
I think
We'll
they're
stay
like,
here.
what do they look like?
Let them sort it out.
They all look really cool. Oh, that's the assassins then. No, don't worry about that.
Are they wearing very snappy suits?
Yeah.
No, leave them be.
Are they doing all cool moves? Oh yeah, God, we've seen so many cool moves. Oh yeah, then just leave them.
I did appreciate that the one woman character was not also just wearing like a fairly snappy suit. She was wearing like full latex gear. It was like, yeah.
Oh, that was great. She didn't. Sadly, she wasn't in it for very long, but you know, we got our fill.
What's happened?
The team leaders are restarting their games, so the lobby teams will work. Why they have to?
We're never gonna go to bed.
Why the banners need to be done? You know, we will. They want to show off their nice artwork. You know, that's fine. They put a lot of work into it. Eri has also apparently left the lobby.
The lads do realise that this doesn't actually count as a pro tournament, right?
It's for the ticket, Jake. Don't say that. This made me actually angry. Eri has left though, so maybe there is an actual problem that needs solving. If Eri has had to leave.
Well, I'm getting in.
Where are you going?
Oh yeah, do you know what? Let's join the Dire. Let's join in. Yeah, let's go. Where's everyone gone?
What is happening? Why have we all left?
I wish someone would come with us.
I mean, no one's commed with the Dire apparently either. All right, okay,
we're doing a third lobby. Leave this one.
No, let's go Radiant.
No, that's not. I've been invited to a lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing another lobby.
Yeah.
And I can't accept the invite because maybe I'm in a team.
I've had to leave the lobby. Eri, can you re-invite me? Maybe just 2 games this week, eh?
Yeah, I think we'll have to declare it's a 2-game week tonight.
I mean, especially since we've been struggling for players for the 3rd game.
What's this favorite thing?
So they always show at the top of whatever thing you're at. So I've got your favorites. You're always at the top of my guild members.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And top of my in-game.
I'm gonna favorite Dark.
Eri, what the fuck is going on?
Alright, I've been invited again.
Yeah, I guess this is a good idea. I'm just gonna favorite everyone that I would invite to a
Was
stack
this
normally.
for the sake of the fucking banner, Eri? I just want a confirmation on that. Could we have already been in the draft 5 minutes into the draft, and this was so the lads could have their special banner and something ticket? Is that honestly what this was?
Was game 1 a quickie? Oh god, you poor innocent soul.
Innocentia 69.
Go!
I thought I was going to be rushing to have dinner before the game started, but finished that long time ago.
Christ.
So Jonas is now a doctor and an attorney. It's very impressive, his list of qualifications.
It's now going to fail to connect, isn't it?
Of course.
Oh,
no, we're
nice.
Well, I don't know what I would have done without these banners. So thank goodness that was another fucking 5 minutes down the drain. Especially since it says PFlax subject 14941 at the top, whatever that is. What is that number?
That's the ID of the tournament.
I think that's how long we waited in minutes for this to start.
At least they both only have 20 seconds reserve time, so it will be a speedy draft. This is also the return for the first time in a long time.
10 seconds remaining.
Of 80 Fire. Okay, Eri has an actual excuse, so it's fine. It was all fine.
Ticketed lobbies cannot begin unless both teams have teams set. Good God.
So that's Valve's fault, not Eri's fault.
Nice one, Gabe.
He's spared. He's innocent. Now have
Radiant team picked.
Lich.
Okay,
Lich
I've got
Grimstroke.
Kiro.
Grimstroke is coming. Grimstroke is coming.
Team pick.
I've got
All right, take it
Jakiro,
back.
so I can tick off one thing straight away.
You got
Jakiro picked.
Jakiro.
Jakiro
Holy
picked.
shit.
Are
I'm
you
in.
not using the one that Ashwin posted? You got to
I've
use
got a
different
different
ones.
one.
Yeah, you've got to
I've
use
got a
different ones.
This is the point.
Yeah, no, you're right. So
the only
Ashwin's
hero one I have is for
KBJ Disruptor.
No,
No, you have
Hoodwink.
Lifestealer. You got Lifestealer as
Oh,
well.
I got Lifestealer.
I've got a
Lifestealer
lifestealer as
Hoodwink.
well.
5 seconds.
So
remaining.
Ashwin's play. Could you paste your bingo?
I can post mine again.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unless this is the one that says Tree Duke, Age of Steel, Jakiro.
That is the
Yeah,
one. Tree
okay.
Duke Age Steel. Jakiro.
So I will show you guys. You guys can play along at home if you like. This is the in-house bingo that Ashwin will be playing this evening. Flax story from TI, BKB while walking about, Le Sausage, 3-player point/unit target stun, unconventional mid, game losing dieback, meme hammer, game 2 past 11 PM. Fucking tick that one off right now, boys. Major counter initiation, ladder's level 30 on a hero. And when we say level 30, we mean in terms of expertise on the hero, not in game. Caster's Curse, 15k gold lead throne. Ares Fault, that's a free space. This was all Ares Fault, so tick that one off as well. Pos 1, less net worth than support. Item left in Rage Pit.
We need some sort of time measurement on that, because the POS one's net worth might be lower than the fucking support.
I think it's just if we comment on it at some point and we're like, oh my god, like I think that's what they mean.
I'm gonna say at least after 10 minutes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No detection, which includes wards, unused. Lifestealer, KBJ Disruptor, neutral item left on ground, Tree Duke, Hoodwink, support rushes Ags, Flax speaks non-English, brackets sentence. Is this a new lad? And Rat Dota. That's Ashwin.
There are no new lads here, so I can immediately say, is this a new lad?
Plague has
But I do have.
Tree Duke,
go on.
Age of Steel, Jakiro, Lads shit talk in all chat, team up by 30 kills. Lad misses 3 or more uncontested CS while being spectated. Yeah, while being spectated is important because if a lad,
I could take that one automatically if it was just at any point.
Exactly. If a lad is last hitting in the woods and there's no one around to see him, does he still miss? The answer is yes. Spell usage saves enemy. A lad gives 2k gold on death. Where? Question mark. Lifestealer. Smoke Lisa nothing. Fucking coward. Ares Fault. That's the free space. Dave Yognaut /bonk/ one of the wises.
Which I can actually tick off because Daniel the Wise.
Daniel is in. Blank gives him the walk
God, you're
away.
getting all the freebies.
A blank Picture of Pyrion team name. Lad has no cosmetics for hero. Le Sausage. Surely they push high ground here. Caster's Curse. Lad has redemption play. Pudge hook to blind hook. Passive BKB. Lad Q's item after mentioned on stream. What a great play, taking the piss. So,
I think for what a great play,
cracking
we'll
stuff.
also nice Ted or nice Hoz absolutely counts as what a great play, taking the piss.
Agreed. Yes, Ted.
Yes, Ted.
That wouldn't be in the in-house. This is specifically for in-house.
Yeah.
True, but I could get yes 85.
No, you're not allowed to do that just for your bingo, mate.
No, I can't do it for my own. So of course,
self-do
if
it.
someone else unprompted does.
We're gonna play fair. Look, we're not actually that pressed about who wins this fucking bingo.
No, of course we're not.
So we just cast the analysis. Or we'll just talk about random bollocks like you.
Minor
Yeah,
Edit says,
well.
Pyrion asked, is this a new lad about someone who was in the
10
last
seconds
3
remaining.
weeks? So it's still on. Absolutely. I do
I
recognise
mean,
all
I don't
these
really know
names.
much about the condoms.
Nacondas could be new. I genuinely don't know.
I don't recognise them either, but I feel like I do know the name. Maybe.
No,
I
they're
think they've
definitely
said
been in
things
the
in
houses.
chat.
I've had none of my hero ones ticked off.
Nacondas is not new, says Ari. Okay. He's
10
been here for a
seconds
while.
remaining.
Lads, we've got other things in our brains apart from
They need to-
in-house
they need to-
individuals.
Seconds
You know,
remaining.
do more to imprint themselves upon my mind.
Yeah.
That's what they.
Yeah.
Maybe show me something. Show me
Well,
what
let's
you
not
got.
say. Well, okay, that's a bit better.
What did you think I meant?
Oh, nothing, not at all.
What, was it rude?
Yeah, a little bit.
Show me something?
Mhm.
How is that rude?
I just
Well-
automatically went to show me some
Oh,
skin,
you're disgusting.
so that's my own fault, really.
I
We
mean,
do
you
have-
are a very disgusting individual.
Oh, of course.
This is the kind of lineup that we run. Spectre, Quap, Spirit Breaker, Gyro, Lich. I'd
This
be
is
playing
actually-
Lich.
This would be play good on
Yeah.
Spectre.
Rort's playing Gyro.
Mikey,
You're on Spirit
Gyro.
Breaker. Cine on
Yeah.
Quap, and
Oh
playing
yeah, no,
Spectre.
this is it.
Yeah.
I think we could also. Nah, actually, the bomb draft is not us at all. I mean, Bobby B plays Tide, but Bob's out of the stack permanent.
Yeah, I do play Witch Doctor, but I don't know who else we'd have that would also play Jakiro. Void Spirit, not a Cine hero. Slark is a Plague pick, but I don't think I've ever seen you play it, Tide, really, Ashwin. So, yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, out of the heroes here, the one that I am most successful on is Void Spirit. I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah.
This might, tell you what, lads, this might be a naked Witch Doctor, by the way.
Oh, this could be. This actually is. Larry Llama does not have a cosmetic.
I think that's a no cosmetic.
That is a no cosmetic witch.
Let me tick that one right off.
You've got about 4 ticked off.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
But Larry played mid Witch Doctor the other day, which made me think it was like his hero. He doesn't have a single cosmetic for the hero.
Yep. That's
Wait,
just the Larry
who's
way.
the non-stub in here, Stanis? Who's the non-sub?
The non-stub.
Non-stub. Who's the non-sub in the stack?
I'm going to say that it is...
Nacondas is not a sub.
Nacondas is not a sub.
How are they in the stack? I don't understand. Why are they in my Discord?
Let me just have a look at this profile. Yeah, I think that's bannable.
Not a sub. How are they in here?
Oh, this is where we have our biannual purge.
Something for everybody.
Thomas is a sub as Pred gave him a sub.
Thomas has managed to beg another one.
To
be fair, it's literally no sweat off Ted's back. So trolling Ted in this way is doing nothing for you.
Yeah, it does. It just adds to Ted's bank account.
It's just more money.
I expertly baited the sub by saying, no one give him a sub. And of course,
yeah, we are just
someone immediately ran to do it.
Saying don't do this, we automatically do it.
I'm very experienced at this now, in debating people into getting a sub to my
Well, since you've had toddlers at one point, you understand.
I know the mindset.
What it takes to intellectually beat one.
That's true, I could beat a toddler mentally.
Nice
Congrats.
jump, Alistair.
Full Llama 1 just resubbed
It's
for
took him
11 months.
47 years to figure it out, but he's done it.
He could outthink a child. Preferably one that's recently been born.
So Larry Llama has, I think, innovated on KBJ's weird
nice
item build.
jump, Alistair.
Regis Live just resubbed for 9 months. Flax people.
Can't describe how wrong it is.
My god. That is as bad as it gets.
Not only is it triple fairy fire for no reason whatsoever, he's going straight null tally.
Is it secretly support schmucks? What is going on? I'm trying to understand what's happening.
He does hit for 67 damage, that is true. if you just say that's the positive, you know what, I'll run with it. It's brilliant.
He does hit much harder than Gyro.
He hits much harder than most heroes. There's just everything else that is a problem for him right now.
Well, he also does only have 2 armor and Gyro has 6 armor.
Also, Gyro can just fucking go bada and kill him.
Yeah, he can.
I mean, this is
they are just getting clipped.
First Spirit Breaker as well. They are just getting clipped.
That is the taunt build. I can actually we usually unconfirmed blame taunt, but that I know is definitely the taunt.
Yeah,
build.
this is the taunt build. So everyone watching this, this is 100% the taunt build.
Let's get it. Bash is based on your move speed damage, right?
Oh yeah,
it is, yeah.
This is definitely not.
This
good.
is a pos 3
Yeah.
Spirit Breaker who probably should have a QB and a bit more regen than this.
No regen boots.
Especially when he's faced by the might of this Witch Doctor just clicking away.
What, Nacondas? You need to click on the creeps.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay, he's uncontested. Here we go. Will he miss 3? That's 1.
No, he's already missed 1. So I don't know, where are you going, brother? Why are you walking in circles?
I'm actually taking that off.
That's a tip.
What?
Lad misses 3 plus uncontested CS while being spectated.
My god, you're getting so many.
I don't understand why he's just circling around. Like, he hits one and then runs around. What are you doing?
He's getting back in form here. Okay, Gyro fucked that one up for him. I won't say that's his fault. He should get this one for free. That's easy. Oh, it's close.
Just wait, just wait. Don't run in fucking circles. Yeah.
Oh, he's missed it!
Because you're running in fucking circles. What are you doing? Lads watching this that are playing in these games, this is how not to last it.
Oh shit, Larry's in.
The kill?
He wants it.
Necondus is
Larry's clicking hard.
100% dead
is
here.
alive, just about.
No, he's dead.
Ooh,
No,
he's
let's
dead.
go another click
Oh,
on
he
him.
doesn't have any regen. Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
That last click from Larry was the important one.
Boink. Larry Llama. This is the build, team. Null tally. 3 fairy fires. Take note. To get Tortellini on the fucking... Get him on the fucking phone. Get the weasel on the phone.
Get the weasel on the phone.
Call the fucking weasel right now.
Maybe a bit of a guff given back here.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Well, Sean says fuck
Vairant
that
game
royally.
just
Yeah, that was
resubbed for
impressive.
30 months. It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, a Mario. Just don't do this walking around shit. What are you it's like someone's looting in Tarkov and they're trying to dodge the enemy. That's what he's doing. He's like acting like he's gonna get sniped.
Larry continues on his path. He's gonna secure me my POS 1.
I believe Larry is very close to... Oh my god, Necondus is dead again.
Yes, Larry. Fuck yes, Larry.
Larry's just
Fuck
God.
yes, Larry.
There's something about Witch Doctor that Larry
beast.
just gets.
The thing is, he's
you
not
know?
even doing anything.
He's not
No.
even pulling. He's just 2-0 by
To be
Bongo
fair,
Malady.
I think this is an important lesson to the lads. If you simply just cast your spells,
Yeah,
you become a
literally.
much better Zone player.
Just cast the old spells there. Larry. Larry. Yeah. Oh, the courier. Larry. Larry. Is that in range? No. This is an incredible
It's
ward.
not.
It is not in range.
The sad thing is a sentry can cover the entire small camp.
Oh, Larry.
Larry.
Oh, Larry.
Oh, Larry. Lads,
You guys are
do you not
missing
like
so
creeps?
much XP out here. There's like 2 waves they're going to miss chasing down this gyro.
I will say, Urn Witch Doctor is very, very good. So I'm not surprised by the Urn pick. It just, in the early game, if you Maledict plus Urn someone, it's like 100% a kill.
Do you know, if he hadn't bought this Null and this Wand, he would have Urn.
Yeah, I know, but if he didn't have this Null, he wouldn't be clicking for 76 fucking damage. You know, I'm sure there's reason behind the madness.
Like, because you Bongo Maledict Urn. Nice, level 2, but no, he had a fat stick. Necondus, you are missing. I'd say you've missed 15 last hits by running around like a fucking idiot. What are you doing? Stop this obsessive click, 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 click. Go in for last hit. Click, 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 click. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything.
But it makes you feel like you're doing something, and isn't that really? That's important. You know, it's about how much you feel like you're having fun.
But it's the way he hits one and then runs back 20 feet. Like, there's no sense to it because he's doing it whether he's under pressure or not. Nipping in there and getting last. I mean, he's in danger of missing this one. Oh, well done, Gyro. Jacus, you fucking criminal thief.
Yeah, the APM. Do they still record APM stats? I used to love. seeing
Big in
APM.
StarCraft. That was big in StarCraft. Dude, his APM is off the charts. Kill Larry Llama.
Klaus does not have mana for the ult anymore. That's
I'm surprised they chose Witch Doctor to kill there, not Slark.
Well, I think they wanted to, but they fucked it.
I
think
you can rotate all you like. You can rotate all you like, but if the goons don't, if they don't think, oh, whoa, what do we do here? If they think the wrong thing, you're in trouble. Yeah, there goes your fucking...
Trouble for Reg. He's taking heat. Maybe he won't take enough heat.
No, sadly,
not quite enough heat.
He's oh, here comes Bommy Birthday Boy. The lane is pushing, so this is a nice time to rotate. Yep, there's a
no boot.
Oh, just fucking wing one out there, sure. Yeah, miss all your spells. Why not?
Nice, nice, nice. Get Gyro. Please, lads.
They're not going to get him.
Nope.
That's worrying.
So
nice rotate.
Larry then knew he had to do something, and he knew a bongo must be cast. But the Void rotating, when the Void was here, all he has to do at that point is hang his arse out, look like he's out of position, and then they'll come in for the bongoing Maledict. And you could get a double kill. Instead, you've given them naught. Your mid is rotated for naught. And Quap is now level 7, having a time of her life. Whoa, nice blink out. Nice blink out, dude! That was fucking hype, man. As Cap would say. That's exactly what he sounds like.
That's exactly what he says.
Slightly inebriated Cap.
Oh, fuck, dude, that was sick.
Wow!
Oh my god. What's up, Bob?
Clavs is going for round 2 top. He has a regen this time.
Yes, you're right, but I think the Void wanted to make sure that that spells were cast first. I mean, you absolutely could go with
Clavs.
Why breaks him so just into this top lane? And Clavs
Larry is fucked.
Lost his regen for that as well. He is fucked.
Yeah.
But they're both just constantly coming top. What's
He doesn't
Spectre
have a
doing,
TP.
you know?
Doesn't have a TP. And Spectre is 27 and 2, so Reg is hitting creeps. Slark is 35 and 4. So
I do.
Shinigami
Chat's
Pyrion
right. I
just
wonder if he just
resubbed for
spam
uno
popped verifiers if he actually lives there. Because Clavs didn't have that much to actually chase him, right? It was really low mana.
He's
He just
used
kept
them so
verifying.
little, Plague. He's swapping them out for other things.
Yeah, he hasn't used any of them.
He's now spending money on clarity.
Oh no, Larry's back in. Okay, come on, mate. You got to start fairy firing. If now's the time, why are you not fairy firing?
Well
Larry.
played. What is the average MMR of the Goons playing? About 6k.
I mean, the thing is, we poke fun that this is the dregs of Dota, but I watched Daft's final Bloodseeker game. And
Yeah.
it's unbelievable what happens down there.
It really is.
And Joe's just directing him in just the worst way possible. He's sending him just
this
into
ravage.
madness.
Oh, it's worked.
It has actually worked. They're gonna cook Clavs.
So Dav's games are somehow even worse. I think if you imagine 5 goons on Discord, there's going to be some level of coordination in much the same way that enough chimps with enough typewriters can lead to something. I think if you have enough goons on Discord, there's a reasonable... Oh my god, Schmupster is very close to dying to Gyro here.
He does have his ulti. It should be a pretty free kill.
Oh, Jacobs!
Oh,
That's a
he's
tree
separate,
juke!
he's
That is a
separate
tree juke, baby, right there.
He's gonna get away.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, he won't.
Oh, that was pretty
I
sexy
don't think that
there.
counts as a tree.
He's got to survive, I reckon.
He's got to survive. He's got to survive.
I mean, I will say,
Reg
Daniel
in
Wise
trouble.
Yeah, Daniel Wise has got his meme hammer now.
has gone for the wildest meme hammer I've ever seen.
On which
On
hero?
a hero
sorry?
that doesn't actually has a good stun.
On
Tide.
Tide?
He's just helping me out. I've had a very, very rough set of... Oh,
What?
God.
Oh, he just
Rough fingers
cancelled it!
Daniel's awful, man. He's awful. He's actually one of the
Oh my
worst
god,
players.
please, lads, some spells. Fox in. Here comes Daniel.
La merde du même! Oh, ce n'est pas bon!
But he just has no way to actually ever cast it.
Just Nacondas could have maybe helped out there. I guess he didn't need to. I would have wanted the XP. He's just going phase boots, ags. Just rushing.
I clicked on him before he had it finished. I was just like, why does he have perseverance and no boots? And then the meme hammer appeared, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Phase boots, ags, no, 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 no.
Who's going phase boot ags?
I said that. I just said that. Hello?
No, I'm
Hello?
reiterating what you said.
Is this thing on?
I heard you, and I wanted to get my own rage at it. No, you could have...
Larry! Lads! Lads! Please! Stop playing Dota! We waited half an hour for this! If this is game 1, and people are watching this, and you're like, oh my god, game 1's too hard for me. I'm gonna wait for game 3. This is game 1! You can play in these games! Trust me! It's so bad we're talking about the game. That's how bad it is.
No, he's not. He's not a support, Cortez. He's the core. Sadly enough.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Normally the games are boring, so we don't even talk about them. This is so bad, it's actually interesting. So I'm going to say, so far, in terms of performance, Larry has been veering between very, very pog and very, very awful. It seems to be his way.
What in the fuck is he doing?
Oh, yes!
He's just fucking killing him, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's not doing it very well. What a waste of time is watching the top lane.
We have done nothing but watch top lane for 14 fucking minutes. We have just stared at top lane. These guys have never been under some microscope in their lives. I have no idea what happened in mid. I have no idea what happened bot. Every rotation was the top lane.
Cast, dagger. Oh yes, Daniel, that's actually legit play.
Yeah, that was
fair enough,
hard.
mate.
Demons, creatures of great.
Get that meme hammer down. Yeah. Larry has attracted the attention of a small robot.
Hit, I said. Small robot. Now I feel like that you should.
Wow.
Oh well, they're gonna kill the comp.
Nice.
He's got charge out actually.
Oh, I cause a little, yeah! Larry, you are a shocker!
He cast his ult. No.
He did for 2 seconds.
Oh, the Spectre's under the tower.
Reg is in big trouble here.
A lot of damage.
Reg is dead. Schmuck is in. Schmuck's away.
Whoa!
He's got the rocket on him. He's in a little bit of trouble. He's got his Q. I don't know how much.
Drink your bottle. Drink your bottle.
Oh no!
Oh, it's so bloody close. He's healed a bit.
Oh my god!
Tree juke.
That might well be a tree juke.
That's sexy.
That's
sexy.
Tree juke ticked.
Tree juke ticked. Boom.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Go on, Larry.
Look, we're not gonna beg you to play in the fucking in-houses. If someone said you should play in the in-houses, don't drag it out into a fucking 10-minute, should I? We don't care if you're garbage. If you don't want to play in the in-houses, don't play in the in-houses. If you don't mind us making fun of you, play in the in-houses. That's it. Either play or
if
don't
you have
play.
got nothing to do on a Tuesday, apart from just sit here, play in the in-houses, make yourself useful.
That is a dead quap. Void Spirit, I mean.
Yes, lads! Oh.
They did get a burn down on Jakiro.
They did kill Charo. So Reg on the Spectre has not gone for what I'd say is the typical build, which is either Blade Mail or Radiance to help you farm. He's gone for Yasha. Which is fine, but it means he will be a bit slower to Ags than other Spectres. Especially if he decides to go full Manta.
Wait, Stannis says he's banned from the in-houses? Is that true? I don't think he's ever played in them.
No, he's just banned from his actual house. His parents have kicked him out for seeing what terrible memes he's been making for your channel. They're like, this is what you spend your time doing? Get out. That's what actually happened.
Stannis is fucking hilarious.
They could bear with the memes, but the puns, it's not too far.
Larry is standing stock still and thinking.
It's important to spend your time thinking.
He's on the move.
What if
he's going.
It's up. Oh,
found Spectre.
Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, yes.
Yes. He's been herded back towards Larry. He's away.
Oh, what a play.
Now the constant in, Cheeto.
Oh, bent. Is there a bend here somewhere? It's slightly
no bending.
I expect embarrassing for the lads. This is why we don't pick 2 pos 5.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Eri, do you speak Greek? Or did you use Google Translate for that? I don't know.
He said,
Found? What do you mean?
Antas te ite. Fantastaite na something. The third word is lost on me.
It's a pretty crazy language, yeah. Looks old. It's cold here. My boiler isn't working. God damn, Red. I'm sorry, dude. Get some red hot chutney down you. That'll warm you up.
Fuck's sake.
Chutney. Oh, what a charge.
It's a grand charge.
Daniel? Daniel!
Larry used the fairy fire!
Now we're doing the ravage.
But he's not actually channeling the meme hammer whilst they're stunned.
What's he stunning now? He's stunning nothing.
He landed it. Reg is in trouble as well. Oh my god, can Reg just die?
He is going to be... There should be a Q coming through.
Oh, he's just got him.
The creeps are doing a better job of hunting Reg than anyone else is.
Yeah.
Look out, G-Do. G-Do, sell that fucking infused raindrop and pop your staff of wizardry in.
My path leads to riches.
I'm a lot shitter than I used to be, but I can probably still do conversational Greek.
Really? That's pretty high.
That is pretty high.
I think Greek's got to be one of the more badass languages out there.
It certainly has a lot going for it.
Yeah.
A lot of history. Its own alphabet. That in itself is high.
I do know what all the letters are, and that's just from having a physics degree.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Everything in physics is named after some stupid Greek letter.
Well, that's why they had to stop with physics. They ran out of letters.
Yeah, they ran out of letters. Well, I mean, we use, you know, letters are oversaturated now. One, like, you know, beta is just, it's got like 10 different things assigned to it. Oh, this is trouble for Shrunk. No, he's tiny.
He managed to get his Q off.
Is it all?
Yes, Larry.
Is it contextual? I'm watching Daniel just TP out. Lamau.
Holy shit!
There is something special about Gyro Shard. It just.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious.
People are just so...
I think it confuses the lads a lot. It confuses me in the same way, or it confuses the lads in the same way that Rupture used to confuse me when I started. In that, like, if I stand still, I'm dead because he clicks me, and if I run away, I'm dead because I'm dying to Rupture. And it made no sense to me. Gyro Shard is similar. You want to run away from the rocket, but running away from the rocket kills you.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Especially when your move speed is just that, and the rocket's move speed is just that. It actually lasts a long fucking time. Even when it's like right starting, it just follows you the exact same speed that you run away from it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, looking at net worth, Schmuckster is well ahead for everyone else.
Larry might debate the Spirit Breaker in here.
Surely he doesn't complete this charge yet. He cancelled it already. They do have vision of them, so they could hit this ice path. It does hit, but no follow-up.
Quap has a Witchblade.
Tower is under attack.
And no Manar. Just rocketing this lad over and over again.
Here comes the meme hammer from Daniel. That's why he got it.
I mean, that plus Jakiro gives them some push. They're kind of lacking in other ways. Void doesn't help you take buildings.
Oh, this could be trouble.
Jakiro might be dead here.
Alright, that's funny.
I think Gyropos 4 is one of the funniest heroes in Dota right now.
Deny that! Deny that!
Larry has got eyes on. Larry is being assaulted.
I sense a revive.
Focused. Yes, yes, Daniel.
Daniel's gonna die here. Ravage wasted.
Nearby.
3 for 1.
Now here's what I wanted to discuss earlier.
Sir.
Why the fuck are you bothering to level flat cannon instead of stats? Surely +2 all attributes is way better for support Gyro than flat cannon. Right?
Yeah.
Am I crazy for this?
No, you're right, sir. I don't actually know how to level stats, so there is that.
That might be why
talent
actually.
Tree, and then click at the
bottom
bottom.
of the talent tree.
I've never done that. Ever.
I do it on a lot of heroes now. I level stats on Drow before leveling her silence to like level 3 or 4. And on Jug, I don't level either of his like second or third ability beyond 1 or 2 points and put everything into stats quite a lot of games. It feels really good.
I don't do that. I can't be bothered. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's also
if I wanted to get good at this game, there's a lot of things I can do that aren't just leveling stats.
Oh,
instead of another
Schmuckster.
skill.
Done them there. Done them up like a collection of kippers. What is a... Is it just a school, or is there like... there's a murder of crows? It's probably called
we
like
could come up with one.
a confusion of kippers.
Well, that's all right. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, because they don't know what they're doing. What does the net worth look like? Good shout, Hoz. Fucking Slarky boy's running away with it.
Spectre is having a bit of a comeback. She was about 2,000 or 3,000 gold behind when I mentioned it previously. Only a K behind now, so not the worst.
A breakfast of kippers. I like that.
That is good.
Breakfast of kippers, that's good.
No, fuck! It's my birthday and I didn't get kippers. I love kippers for breakfast.
I reckon that one's gonna annoy all the vegans though.
If they want me to convert and there's no kippers involved, and no ham.
No, I'm just saying the breakfast of kippers is gonna be controversial.
Oh, fucking idiots! Fuck them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Coarse fish for breakfast. You never had kippers.
It's not a very English thing to do, but that's quite a good thing in the grand scheme of food.
Oof, I think kippers for breakfast is quite
Kippers is
English.
pretty English, yeah.
Oh, there's some bad shit.
I guess kippers specifically.
And smoked salmon for breakfast as well is very normal. I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
They are. It's nice that we mentioned that Radiant looked like one of our drafts because they are running into our draft standard issue of just not being ready to fight at 20 minutes and getting destroyed.
I think it's not that common in that if I went to a breakfast place, probably wouldn't find it anywhere.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, maybe in London you would. By the seaside, I think you'd get kippers.
I reckon it's fairly common. The problem is, and I love kippers for breakfast, but quite often you're just confronted with an English breakfast and you're like, well, yeah. Like, I get why you would choose...
It is goated.
Just sausages, bacon, hash browns, tomato, beans, all of that.
Oh, God, that sounds good.
But honestly, I realise I haven't had kippers for breakfast in a while. Maybe even a year. And I'm starting to think, how is that not something I remembered? Because I'm thinking some kippers on a nice piece of sourdough toast with some nice butter on there. I am in heaven. And I love taking my time eating it. The house stinks of kippers for the whole afternoon. It's amazing. This quap looks like the sort of Star Trek alien that they'd meet, who's like the evil queen of a planet.
She's got some weird horn stuff.
Yeah. Captain Kirk, I see that my people have brought you to the bridge. Oh, big quap TP. The Condis goes down.
My God, 85 is tearing them up.
Yeah, Schmupster is...
Not 85, sorry.
Schmupster is huge.
85 is doing nothing.
Schmupster is 10-0. I don't even know. I haven't even said the words AD5.
Is 85 in this game, or he's saying Lich?
He's saying Lich. Lich is not a hero that...
Lich was getting torn up.
Yeah.
85, I mean, I love Lich, but they ruined the hero. And he's just not very good. Sorry.
There was that one good Lich ult by Radiant Tier 1. That was the only impact
it
Lich
was
had.
okay. But I mean,
he got lucky.
Void just jumped out of it, so he got.
I mean, Void did just jump out, but they were like right on top of each other. It was very cool.
It was a good idea.
So here's my issue with
what do we say about Broken Clocks?
good lad. Exactly, with good lad Lich ults is, if you look at most fights, they just toss it like he did in that fight a minute ago.
Oh.
There's no doubt on my mind. Oh, he's dead. He's dead to the burn.
Oh, nice.
That's always mana drain. He's dead.
Oh. Hey!
Oh, Bommy B's down.
Anyway.
Black pudding. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's not my favourite, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm never delighted that it's on my full English, but I'm never angry that it's there.
I think it's very much more a favourite of the North.
Yeah,
I did like Matey Potato, I think it was, tuning in to say, I just googled kippers. Do you eat that for breakfast? Question mark.
What's wrong with kippers?
Horrified by the sight of kippers.
You should be eating a nice pastry and a coffee, a cappuccino, something like this. You should not be having a kipper for breakfast.
Like fish. I mean, it's not that deep.
It's a really nice smoked fish. It's delicious. Eggs
Thing
Benedict.
is, I reckon Italians have a vendetta against fish. Because Yoso told me that it's heresy to put fish in pasta. I think they just don't like it very much.
I've got to say, that is definitely wrong, because I've had, in Italian restaurants, fish and pasta. So.
Well, mate, they're wrong, because Yoso is authentic.
But
it's authentic Italian.
But this is the way all Italians think, is that wherever the cooking is in their region, that's Italian cuisine, and everybody else is wrong. I guarantee you. Italians
I don't know
know
what my life would be like without like a nice tuna pasta bake, you know? What's the
No, I love tuna pasta bake. It is my favourite pasta.
I mean, what
but
pasta contorno? Pasta contorno is literally a thing, right? Like,
and there is also like seafood linguine, but I guess that's just a
that's a nice jump from Schmupster. I will say this: I think more generally, the way we have pasta in the UK, where we just say, have the pasta and put fish in, we put chicken in or whatever. If you eat proper Italian food, the pasta course is its own thing, and your main would be the sea bass or something like that. So you wouldn't have it with the pasta all mixed in. You would have the pasta, then you would have the fish. Like, they're
yeah, but I
separate.
guess like Italians are more of that, the European vibe. The romance European vibe, where it's like 8 courses and
right.
we
it's
dine
a long
from
meal.
4 p.m. till 11 p.m.
Oh my God, Reg!
Structure is just fucking demolishing
Reg
everything.
has debated them in, but he couldn't even kill the witch doctor. Oh, Schmupster is absolutely on one.
Bam. This is one of my favourite things in Dota for some reason, just watching Tide crack and shell a stun off immediately, you know?
Yeah.
Just, it hits him, and he's just bonk,
he's
fine.
Well, apparently Matey's go-to pizza is tuna and onion, which I would not personally go near.
I don't really like tuna on a pizza, I'll be honest with you.
No, if it's gonna be fish on pizza, it's pretty much anchovies. It's not really. My favorite pizza is the I in most restaurants it's called like the Napoli pizza. It's
right,
got, like,
right.
capers,
Olives and yeah.
And anchovies.
I'm a fan of the Quattro Stagione. I like that.
That's nice. Yeah. I find very cheesy pizzas. It's just kind of just a load of fat. If you like cheese, I mean, I don't mind cheese, but I like the pizza for the pizza sauce.
I do love cheese.
There's so much cheese, you just lose the sauce. So what's the point?
Well, I'm there exclusively for the cheese.
Well, just have a load of cheese.
That's what I want.
Fuck the pizza. Just ask for toast with cheese.
I would order that in every restaurant if I could. Just a cheese tasting platter with sufficient cheese to get me through a full meal.
Oh my
I'd be delighted.
They've called it. Well done, boys.
Well, that certainly was a game.
I know that Mrs. F's uncle, he's passed away, and several of his recipes have gone with him. One of his best recipes for like a brunch or a lunch was tomatoes on toast, which sounds like it's nothing, but I've tried to replicate it exactly the way he did it, and I've struggled. It's basically butter and tomato, like a passata in there, or like tomatoes that you chopped up and mushed up, and you let it sit in there for a while, and then you put that on toast. Nice, really good fresh tomatoes.
Yeah, I reckon if you have like fucking Kingsmill 50/50, it's gonna be absolutely horrendous.
It's but like with the right everything, it was so good, and it's like a really wet bruschetta, I guess.
Yeah, I like bruschetta. If I go to an Italian place, they got bruschetta for starters. I'm locking that in.
I go for the caprese salad. The really
no, it's very nice. Honestly, Italian starters are a bit OP.
Oh, they're so good, and they like the antipasti with the meat and the cheeses and olives and everything. It's so good. Like, but that's the problem is I could eat all that. Like, they're cured meats, olives, Italian cheeses, Italian bread, all that. I could eat that. And I don't need anything else. But then the other stuff is also really fucking good.
How are we meant to say bruschetta, Aaron? He said bruschetta.
Bruschetta. I don't know how you say it. That's how everyone in the UK says it. Because that's how it looks.
Bruschetta. Oh, it's bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Oh. Yeah, because they don't have.
Well, I mean, why didn't someone put the fucking K in it?
Yeah, put a K in there. There's an S and a C and an H.
Don't trick us with a CH.
CH is Q in Italian. Oh, now Matey says it sounds like a K. And C's are CH.
And C's are CHs.
Okay.
There's no K.
Oh, they got no K.
Oh, this is the classic
No
conversation.
J, no K. Here we fucking go.
Half the letters in the fucking alphabet.
No K, no J. What can they do?
It's like no I, J, K, L.
I think you mean an elonga. Don't say J.
I like the person who's joined like speaking about this. He puts "for fuck's sake" at the end, as if we're. He's furious that we don't know this.
Who's that?
Well, to be fair, he's got a very Italian name.
CH is K. It's Latin for fuck's sake.
Pipcula, we're not Italian. And look, you didn't apostrophize it's. So you're an idiot. You know, you didn't use the grammar properly, mate. Whoa, there's a fucking apostrophe. It's it is, not it's one word. Whoa. Sorry, you're an English channel. We're all English. We don't fucking speak Italian.
I love. It's one of my favorite comedy things. It's just like fury, just for in like the most polite of topics, like not.
It's
like,
Latin for fuck's sake. Exactly.
It's Latin for fuck's sake.
I don't know if any of that accounted for my bingo. Flax speaks non-English.
Oh, we were.
I don't think he ever actually did.
We talked about.
Well, we've been saying bruschetta wrong.
Bruschetta.
Right? Count as non-English.
Bruschetta. I'm going to do a YouTube video.
So you're going to go to an Italian restaurant. Can I get the bruschetta, mate?
The bruschetta.
The waiter's going to be like, I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, we don't understand what the word is. If you say bruschetta, you get. When you say bruschetta, you don't get. I put it in the bin. I rather put it in the bin than give it to you. You don't get the bruschetta. It's bruschetta, mate. Get out! Get out of the restaurant! I mean, it's anglicized pronunciation, but if you've heard Yoso speak English, he has an Italian pronunciation. This is to me, honestly, people talking about, oh, that's really Western-centric. It's very Western-centric to think that we're the only ones pronouncing shit wrong. Everybody pronounces shit wrong if it's not from their fucking country. But we're the ones that get shit for it. All I'm saying is, I've heard Italian lads speak English. They can't speak English properly, but it doesn't matter. Just like if I go into an Italian restaurant and say bruschetta, they're not going to go, okay, what? Get out. They're going to say, I know what you mean. Because they're like us. I would like some of your fish and the chips. You're not going to go like, I'm sorry, mate. Do you mean fish and chips? I don't know what you're talking about. No, you know. You fucking know. It's gibberish. Bruschetta. Give us some of that fucking bruschetta. Oh, look at this. Here comes Snoog wading in. We're trying to erase Welsh.
That's fucking bollocks.
How have we erased Welsh? How do we try to erase it? In recent memory, I'm not talking about medieval times when we had wars and stuff. I've never tried to erase Welsh. You ever watched, what is it, STV or whatever it's called? What is the Welsh language TV channel? The one where you turn it on and it's all...
It's like, oh no, it's not, oh shit, what is it?
It's like Plaid Cymru or something television. What is it called? S4C. You turn that on, it's like unapologetically a Welsh channel. We gave you a whole channel! What more do you want?
Also, even if that was entirely true, one language, or even two if you include Scottish, does not equal a history.
Jesus. Although I think someone says people leaving Wales is erasing Welsh. When I was in Bristol last week, I'd say half the people I chatted to were Welsh. I'm from Cardiff, but moved to Wales. Here's Snooker's linked me a YouTube video called Welsh Not. Short film is set in the early 20th century. It's based on the life of Sir Owen Edwards. We enter the classroom and see how Owen... Oh, he's trying to stop the kids speaking Welsh. All right, well, you know, that was, people do all kinds of dog shit back then, didn't they? Try and get away with that now. Try and tell me a classroom nowadays would have a Welsh kid and the English teacher would be like, how dare you speak that verminous language in my classroom? That's not going to happen, is it? We've changed.
Also, if it's school policy, what are you going to do? what the fuck are we meant to do? Just everyone can speak whatever they want, whatever.
10 seconds remaining.
School policy, can we please speak English? Is that but if you're in Wales, the problem is if you've got a teacher that doesn't speak Welsh, I think it's reasonable to say, could you please speak English? But that's probably not what happened.
Is Eri for real?
What?
He says who wants to remake a lobby.
Why do we need to remake the lobby?
I don't know.
He's yoking.
Okay.
Maybe he's not. Like, they're about to run out of reserve time.
Eri, what did you do? Why do I have free camera in the top right?
Radiant team ban.
What's going on?
The lobby settings fucked up. We're restarting the lobby.
Eri, you're an appalling
Gabe's
person.
killing me here.
I mean, can I double tick Eri's fault?
Yeah, that's an easy Aries fault. Picked cross.
Well, I know that Dav speaks Welsh, and Sophie, who's a recent joiner in the office, speaks some Welsh. But she was embarrassed about how little Welsh she spoke. But she could have learnt it, I guess, from her parents, I guess? Is that a thing?
I mean, they definitely, like, offer it at, like, GCSE and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure Miles did Welsh at GCSE. Maybe I'm incorrect. Miles definitely knows some Welsh.
Is Miles Welsh, is he?
He is, yeah.
He doesn't sound
He's
very
from
Welsh.
Swansea.
Swansea, yeah.
He doesn't sound Welsh at all.
He's got this slight twang when he gets a bit pissed off, which I think is pretty standard.
Hop in the Chanel, enthused, and we're going.
Especially when when he gets very snippy, you can hear it, which is a lot of the time. To be fair, I think he just doesn't really say much.
You're not exposed to Miles speaking that often. You don't get the chance to notice.
He's very quiet.
Why is Mephisto Mori in here and in their own channel? Why? Why do you have to be here in your own channel? What is going on? What are you doing? Like what is the point? Now you're in there with Clabs. Why can't you guys just watch the fucking stream? I don't get it. I would never join a lobby I wasn't casting or playing in. What's the point? Just fucking watch the VOD, dude. I've began telling people I'm a Strathclyde revanchist. I can't remember what revanchism means.
Dire team ban.
Plague, you're politics or something, student?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is revanchism?
No
Googling.
Clue.
Okay. I thought it was basically some kind of nationalism or separatism, but I could be wrong.
But after Googling it, a policy of seeking to retaliate, especially to recover lost territory.
Oh, there we go.
Right. Well, fair enough. Which territory is this from, like a vigilante Scots person? Restore the kingdom of Strathclyde. Oh, that's fair enough. It'll be balanced to go back to like CK days.
I mean, I've been
I
saying,
reckon Cornwall could make an interesting separate country.
Bring back Wessex.
I mean, Plague wants to just play.
I'm a big Wessex fan.
Wessex is the one. Wessex is the one. Mercia.
I'm a big Sicily enjoyer. Not Sicily, Sardinia.
Oh yeah.
I just like starting off in those islands and then having a little mercantile empire.
I mean, it's certainly easier if you start off in Wessex. The problem you're going to face is Vikings.
Yeah, that's what I found in Ireland
Vikings.
because I really wanted to do Ireland. Problems with Ireland, number one, it's
there's
it's
Nout
tribal.
there. Yeah, there's Nout there.
I mean, what's the one that's not tribal? Feudal is definitely more fun than tribal.
Oh yeah, tribal
is
fun.
It's just basically like try and take over as much land as possible.
Yeah, but then you're gonna get fucked somehow anyway.
Remaining.
Yeah.
I've never tried playing as like the caliphates.
5 seconds remaining.
And just, I've never tried that.
Yeah, I guess it's just never. It's kind of like an odd area that because they're all kind of big territories.
Yeah.
I guess so is West Europe.
But they're huge. I mean, if you start as France or someone like that, I always figure like you're one.
You start the king as France, yeah, but you got to start as like a little shit lord in, like you know.
I've never started as I've never ever played as like the Russ or anything like that. Lithuania and Poland was quite good.
Yeah, Eastern Europe is pretty fun, but again, it's a lot of it is tribal. I think Poland might be a little bit feudal.
No, I don't think it was feudal. I think
Okay.
Poland was not because it was the
I think
kingdom of Poland. And
Croatia was good fun because Croatia's
got
leading down into Hungary was all pretty good, and you get a battle against the Byzantines, which is fun.
Yeah, that's another. I've never played as the Byzantines either.
The Byzantines I seem to remember just like crushed everything for like a little while.
I mean, they did, but they got rolled, right? Like that's why it's no longer a Christian country because they fucking.
No, I mean like in CK they just seem to roll every game.
Oh well, I guess if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't. I mean, for one thing, you would just either go west and conquer everything while you could, and then you'd have enough to hold off in the east, or just, I guess, push east. I don't know. Too easy in CK. I mean, I don't know how. I can't remember. I did read once about how they like lost, but it was like I think they got quite a bit of help and still lost. I was watching a thing today about Genghis Khan. They think that 30 million people could be descended from Genghis Khan.
Oh yeah.
But they also think that he was responsible for 40 million deaths, which is like.
So he's almost even.
It was an awful lot of death. Like a big chunk of the world population died to the Mongol horde. It's pretty mad. And their whole thing was just archer lads on horses, wasn't it? Like that was their whole.
Yeah, they just had. Are they called? They're not. Are they reflex bows? I can't remember what they.
They did.
They had some sort of special bow.
So
and they just hopped on the back of a horse and it was GG.
Yeah, I mean there was just like 10,000 lads with bows and horses.
If you got like a good horse, like what the fuck is the lad meant to do against that? You're meant to use like spears against horses.
Yeah, but
still like. If they're coming at you from all directions, you're fucked.
Recurve,
If you're just like a shitty village, I mean, what are you meant to do?
But also, the whole point of spears
recurve,
against
that's
a recurve. But the whole point of spears against horses is you were getting charged by a guy with a lance.
Yeah.
They just stand. If you got spears, they're like, cool. We'll just stand here and shoot you with arrows. It's like, okay, like what do we do? Like we can't catch them. I've played ancient era war games, and fighting against fucking lads on horses with bows is the worst thing. Because they just whittle you down and there's nothing. You can't catch them. If you try charging them, they just run away, regroup, and come at you again. You couldn't even retreat because they'll just run you down. It's literally impossible. I want to know how they lost. How did they lose?
Well, once you spread your empire far enough, and I mean, did the empire survive
from my understanding, a lot of the problems that caused Mongol losses was that when the Khan died. The expectation of all the children and all the sort of great heads in the Khan Empire would have to return to the homeland to select the new one. So each time they pushed further out, and one of the great Khan would die, they'd all have to travel back home. Find out who the new one was. Maybe a little bit of civil war in the way. And there were several civil wars in.
That would be a nightmare in CK.
Oh my god!
The amount of sons you'd have. and then
they just would keep getting further and then getting pulled back in. And eventually, the empire was split up, and each child was assigned a certain area. And so, rather than seeking to expand other people's areas, they just defend their own. And so, we're only going to hang on to our own bit. Yeah, I mean, Mongol history is very fascinating. Like, there's a lot of research going because a lot of it was destroyed by the Soviets. They did a lot to try and stamp out Mongol history and remove the history of Genghis Khan. But look at they may be the original inventors of Blitzkrieg and things like that. And how revolutionary their tactics actually were. It's really interesting stuff.
I know that I was watching what got me reading about it. That comedian Ramesh Ranganathan?
Yeah, Ramesh Ranganathan.
Yeah, Ramesh Ranganathan. He was in Mongolia. And they've got a fucking huge statue. It's Chinggis Khan, I think. Not Genghis Khan, it's Chinggis Khan. And he was talking to the lad about him. And he was like, oh, I'm so proud of him. He's like one of the fathers of modern history. He believed in the rule of law and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, he did also kill like 40 million people. How do Mongolians square the positives about him with the fact he killed 40 million people? And he was like, well, and he said the same thing. Well, 30 million people are meant to be descended from him, so it's like, all right, yeah, I guess that makes up for it. It's pretty funny. But you can pay $15,000 and have a statue of yourself placed at the feet of the gigantic statue of Chinggis Khan.
Really?
And a bunch of people have bought them. And you could do that. You go to Mongolia, they make a sculpture of your face. There's 15,000. There's room. There's $15,000 and there's room for thousands of them. PFlax, before you start singing it, I touched myself as by the Divinals, not Belinda Carlisle. Thank you. Thank you. Is that Llama? Is that Larry Llama from the previous game?
So his name is not... Well, I thought...
Oh, in chat.
Larold.
Llama.
That is certainly a name.
Hey, that is the actual Larry Llama.
What are you doing, son?
So are you a Harry that's converted to a Larold? Or are you just... Your parents just decided Larold is the one?
I want to say, your build was so awful in that game. And you're terrible. But thanks for the sub, and I hope you enjoyed playing the in-houses.
The H is silent. Yeah, it's Italian. Oh, lifesteal. Yes. Oh, and a hoodwink. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh.
Who's Gibbo789?
Oh, he's definitely been here before.
I think he's a long-time person, is Gibbo.
Yeah.
Years and years and years.
Don't recognise that. Don't recognise that at all.
Obviously, I Spank myself is a returning favourite.
Yeah.
Who? FedEx, isn't it?
That's GrumpyNerd. Is I Spank myself. NZ FedEx is some other random crap.
I Spank myself. GrumpyNerd. Thinks he's so good he can change his name. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Belinda Carlisle, that was. Man, we got some great posters of the guys in XCOM today.
I saw the one of Big Smitty taking a fascinated stare at Mousie's leg.
So funny. We then had a mission in Big Smitty's Haven, where I appointed him as a Haven advisor because he's not a particularly good soldier. His Haven, all the people, the resistance fighters that came to fight with him, all women. I was like, what are the chances? Big Smitty just loves the ladies.
Big Smitty paid $15,000 to get himself.
Oh, he did.
Get him put beneath the women.
A man has his hobby. Yeah. Gotta respect it.
Yeah. If he's happy, Pyrion, then yeah, you're right.
He's happy.
Because whatever makes someone happy is above reproach. There's no point even commenting on it. If he's happy, yeah, it's nothing funny about it or hilarious at all. You're right. We should just ignore everything every other person on the planet does and just say each to their own. Each to their own. Each to their own. Each to their own.
Well, this is looking like a prime PFB. I don't want to jinx it too early. I don't want to curse this away, but this is...
Well, I do have Caster's Curse on here.
There's 5 Dire Heroes approaching Cool Armor.
So I guess the Caster's Curse in this case would be if someone on Dire died.
Yeah, I think that happens with the case.
Which is going to be very tricky. I think you're
maybe.
Gibbo's dead. Gibbo is dead.
This was an anti-curse from Plague. Impressive work. He has studied the PFB.
He has much
He's a
experience.
professor in PFbiology from the University of Manchester.
It's like biology. It's PFbology.
PFbology.
A doctor's in PFbology. My thesis was in standing right next to the fountain and being surprised when the enemy team appeared.
Hi, my name's Josh, and I study PFbiology. I'm studying for a PhD in PFbiology at the University of Manchester. And there, Captain.
Hi, my name's Plague, and I'm also studying. The team of plagues. I don't think Big Smitty is an absolute lad. I've got my own ideas of what Big Smitty is like, and being an absolute lad is not...
Do you think he's big?
I think he undoubtedly is enormous. Hey girls, just stopping by to say hi. Thought I'd drop a hundo on you. Can't make my car payments this month.
I've been watching this guy on YouTube Shorts, and he's the most like He's like the most. What I imagine the actual American dream is how he lives his life. He's got a tame coyote, a tame raccoon, and a pit bull, and he just lives in the wilderness.
Shit.
just fishing with all these little tame animals. I'm like, this guy lives the fucking dream.
Yeah.
And he had one of his clips is like he gets a beer and he's like about to crack open, he then hands it to his coyote. The coyote bites it and then he shotguns it, and I'm like, this guy is a living fucking legend.
The coyote shotgunned the beer? That is
no, the coyote didn't. He shotgunned the beer. Then the coyote bit open.
I thought that he shotgunned the coyote, so it's pretty clear with enough.
I did watch a vid of a lad who's been living as a primitive sort of hut dweller, and he's been building up his hut over 3 years. And he makes everything with what he can find in his immediate surroundings, and it was okay, but it doesn't compare.
Like primitive technology.
Yeah, but it doesn't compare with primitive technology. I don't know why. I think it's because he uses like.
Is he speaking in the video?
No speaking.
Okay.
But
because I do like the literally just
silence,
getting on with it.
Yeah, I don't even want a subtitle. I just want you to crack on. Don't even like post up at the bottom saying sorry about the audio quality. I want unapologetic. Oh, see, I'm done.
So top lane, I'm surprised. Radiant. Okay, here we go. They need to spear him back under tower. This is actually how to play Dota. They could have done this like 10. It doesn't matter if it works. It's just so much damage. You don't need to get the kill. You just need to make it so he can't farm anymore. Fuck kills. Kills are actually worth nothing in the early game. You can dead 10 times and it has no actual impact on your game.
Yep. Well done, Bast. You've pulled the enemy creeps.
Nice to knife from Evil Teddy. Just being a little bit of a scumbag. I still can't believe that I'm clicking on Pugnate and he has 330 move speed. It makes no fucking sense. Why does he need to be this fast?
Well, he's very light.
He is pretty small.
I mean, Lesh has 325. You ain't bitching about that, are you?
Yeah, well, he's
I
got
bitch
4
a
legs.
little bit about Lesh, but he has 4 legs. He's a fucking horse. At least it makes sense that he's fast.
Pugna's very light.
Pugna's faster than a horse.
He's very light. He's not carrying a massive stave like Leshrac.
Yeah, the stave is really. To be fair, you ever seen a horse carrying a stave, Plague?
Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
That's a good point.
Idiot.
Good point.
You've ruined this stream.
Oh, let's just do Disney discourse instead. That's
no,
a
we're
winner.
not talking about that. Fuck me.
What's wrong with the? What did we get more flack for the Disney?
I know. I just get loads of emails about it. I can't be doing with it.
I see. Is it all over the mailbag?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the based way to do things is to just lay the opinion down and then just ignore all of the responses.
The thing is, the replies are so much of the mailbag that there wouldn't be a mailbag. Like if we weren't talking when Sips had to go at Wisconsin, half the emails were from people from Wisconsin defending Wisconsin, and the other half, like maybe 20% of those are actually decent emails. The rest are like, "Hi guys, when is Shadow of Israfel coming back?" Stuff like that. So it's like, well, that's not getting read out. Or just wanted to say, love the podcast. It's like, oh, thanks.
Well, I think sadly the majority of people just don't have that much interesting stuff going on, including myself. So I'm not blaming people.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, the majority of people, you're going to get a few golden stories, but people don't have golden stories all the time.
That's true.
My golden story is a fox.
Unless you're Hoz, of course.
Unless you're Hoz.
Yeah, but Hoz's stories wouldn't get read out.
No, they wouldn't.
They'd feel fake or like
you could do like a mailbag after dark, a special Patreon episode of Triforce.
Oh,
no, it's nothing to do with that. I just don't believe them.
We've got a special guest today.
Hoz.
Oh,
it says Hoz. Right.
Tell you what, though, spurred on it last night.
On the bus and we're here, there was a bloke on fire. Yeah. What are you talking about?
You did not earn it. So
Yeah, no, it was totally on fire, yeah. Oh, that's true. Leshrac also has 4 legs and 2 arms and a stave. Pugna's just a wee skelly boy. He doesn't have any flesh weighing him down. He's just an animated skeleton. Very lightweight. Oh, Teddy! Well played! I don't know.
No, you can't do that.
No, does it work like that?
No.
That is a bit embarrassing.
That
Ninja
is.
Snowman, I don't know why they sent him mid, because frankly, the last few times I've played with Ninja Snowman, it's been embarrassing.
Yeah, he's
I've been
awful.
embarrassed for him and everyone watching the game.
I think my favourite part is he's like, I normally play core, and you think, God, I hope not. Gee.
Radiant's middle
Were you in the game where the bad roast things happened? Because Munt was telling me about this.
Oh, it's bad.
About like Ninja Snowman just like TPing away from a Roche and then Munt dying trying to do it and then like falling to the ground and Ted not being able to pick it up.
So his Sand was as bad as it gets. It would like never initiate. There'd be a fight on and he's just like in the trees. Like he would, like a lot of the lads, they get gun shy either when they're on stream or when they're playing in a tricky game. Like there's 3 lads right there, and he's just sitting there. It's like you see it from the lads all the time when they play initiators. I mean, look at Luke Legion. Luke Legion never actually says we should go do X. You know, let's go and do this. You know,
Luke Legion just consists of doing nothing. And then when someone blames him,
literally nothing. No one was saying anything, so okay, dude. Like that's all it is.
You know, the sound bites are amazing. What's the voice clip? What's the chatable sound again?
What?
Oh my god, so unlucky,
oh my
I guess.
God, so unlucky, I guess. Oh my god, so unlucky, I guess.
That's a death and Ninja Snowman again, unsurprisingly.
Yoink. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. I love Pugna.
I'll be honest, after my last laning experience against him, I don't love him. That was rough.
Yeah, he's great. I mean, he is good.
Win the lane.
Actually, no, the one before that, we won the lane against Pugna Undying, but it was terrifying at times. You will agree.
But you get a BKB. This hero does nothing.
Did you know, Ted, that Pugna can decrep a tombstone?
Oh wow! No, I did not know that.
Which is very annoying in a Pugna Undying lane. They only did it once, I think, but it did cause a bit of
that is amazing because he can decrep the plague ward, the nether ward. But I didn't know that he could decrep the tombstone. That is awesome. I'd like if the zombies came out with like also decrept. That would be fun.
Radiant are scanning.
And I played against a Pugna before that lane, and he went like Octarine Meteor Hammer and Boots of Travel, and he basically decided to not play Dota. He just stood outside of our vision range.
I was in that game. I was in that game.
That was really annoying.
That was very sad.
Because he's very quick. He gets the bots or whatever, so you can't fucking catch him.
They're going for the kill top lane.
Any coordination there would have been amazing. Now they're both dead.
Do you know what, Plague, though? I'm pretty sure I was playing Magnus that game, and Magnus, you cannot win.
Yeah, Magnus can't win.
So
no matter how well you play or what you're doing, Magnus can't win. Even though that game was entirely on me, like 100% undeniably on me.
It does not
it's
matter.
Still
I mean, it matters
well.
in terms of you get the blame.
Yeah,
but in terms of the scientific evidence study, you can't win with Magnus.
I'll tell you, it was the worst throw I've maybe ever done. It was so bad.
Describe it to me in great detail.
It was a game where we were really hardcore winning, and we were struggling to go high ground and finish the game.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Ursa,
okay.
And we're running into like PA problems. She's getting a few kills here and there, and then it's like they have no buybacks, and we're diving, and we're just trying to get kills, and I get thrown into their fucking fountain, and I die.
Okay.
And then I don't need to buy back. It's fine. We all respawn, and then I just walk out of base, like thinking, oh, I can make a play. I'll go look for a kill. I just walked towards this high ground, and 5 heroes jumped me and killed me, and we all had to buy back and then lost straight after. It was so bad. But then we played 3 more games, and I played better in those games. So I redeemed myself.
To be fair to you, in the grand scheme of a sort of a troll timeline, we did have like a Veiled Dagon Earth Spirit mid.
There was a lot. I was not the sole issue that game, but I was the real like nail in the coffin. It's such a big fucking nail.
I mean, we were winning that game. There was no question about it.
It was such a one game that after we said we've won that game, it's just the result doesn't say that, but we did win that game.
Right. Yeah. I got you.
In fact, let me get the graph.
Yeah, show the graph. Just you can see how won that game was.
Hang on.
By the way, if you are behind, refresh the stream, and you will be bang up to date. We just had a little Virgin Media intermission there for a little bit.
Boo boo. There you go.
We've got a newcomer to the Discord. Oh my god. Oh my god. So unlucky, I guess. Oh my god, so unlucky, I guess. Oh my god, so unlucky, I guess.
They killed Pugna. They might kill MPR as well.
I don't think you would have survived the night if we were playing against those lads and they just spammed that voice line after losing that game.
It's just so fucking triggering. People spam both voice lines. I hadn't played in a while, so I'd forgotten my standard mute every single enemy automatically. I just forgot. And I should have. Oh my god, so unlucky, I guess. It's like, I'm the POS 5, you're a Timber. What the fuck are you spamming voice lines for? And then the person who was in the stack came in and was really nice, and I was calling that lad a cunt. Tell your mate he's a cunt! Like, I was so angry.
It was just content, though.
It was a lot of content. Oh, this is trouble.
Before, they're going on mid lane.
Shocking.
They get that.
Jido says, what does it matter if we're behind? You don't talk to chat anyways, Kappa. Very funny.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Very funny. It's very, very good. Very funny. I just read that comment, didn't I? So, checkmate, idiot.
Owned. L. Nerd.
Can they kill Evil
Ratioed.
Teddy? I'm going to say no. L plus ratio
it would be
is my
hard.
kids
There's
love
no
to say.
Arena of Blood. It has to be a random spear. No,
You gotta catch a little fucker first.
Yeah, there's no way.
Game has gone for the intriguing every item but the boots.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Sorry, who's this?
Chris Maiden, the furry. No, all the items that build it into good boots, but no boots. Lesh dead.
Yep. This is really going poorly for them.
Lesh is 0-3. CM is 0-4. Shadow Shaman is 0-1. Mars is 1-1-1. And Life Shooter is 1-0-1. So they have 2 kills. Who's been dominating? Pugna is 3-1-3. Hoodwink is 3-1-0. And Venge is 2-0-2. So it's going well. I say just keep taking buildings. Farm this side of the map. That's very pog. And just push. Pugna's up here by himself, pushing away. There's really not much they can do, because this Mars is level 7 and has gone Meme Hammer and doesn't have a blink, so can't start a fight. If they go on Dawn, she ults away. If they go on anyone, Dawn ults in. They can't catch Pugna. It's very hard.
It's just the classic, we have to wait for blink. But they're not really, like, giving
Well, you
Mars...
could have swapped him! You could have swapped him! To the lads, who was it that we were playing with who didn't know that Nether Swap Pierce spell immunity? It was relatively recent.
10 people.
It was relatively recent. If you're in chat, out yourself. Reveal yourself.
I reckon
You know
it was
who you
Bob.
are.
I mean, we did conclude Bob is the ultimate problem, so I could believe it.
I was like, why didn't you swap him? It's like, oh, it was magic immune.
Radiant's bottom
Are you
tower
fucking
is
kidding
under
me, dude?
attack.
I love how the lads are always so, like, matter of fact about
Yeah,
it. Like,
no.
well, I mean, obviously you spoke, didn't you?
He spoke me, so swap him there, will it?
Oh, this meteor hammer could be big. Could be a
Oh,
double.
what a meteor hammer. And
Where's
we
the
get
follow-up?
past
Where's the
other
arena?
spells. Is he gonna ult? Oh, the stun.
Good.
Oh my god, they tried so
This is-
hard
oh
and
my
got
God,
so
so
far, but in the end,
unlucky, I
it
guess.
didn't even
Oh my
matter.
God,
Oh my god, so... Evil
Oh
Teddy's
my
dead.
god, so unlucky, I guess.
Oh, what a spear!
Oh my god, so unlucky, I guess. Oh, random guys!
Oh,
He might get him. Oh!
That's a hell of a fight.
Ow.
Blasted core.
Gatcha Bit Dill says, okay, this lag is annoying as hell. See you around.
See you later, bud.
Bye.
The year round.
Speed my return.
Even when I stream the in-houses, I got lagged.
They
I'm
are
not
cursed.
with Virgin Media. I don't know what happened. It was fine after a little bit,
Yeah.
but apparently it was the worst lag people have ever seen, or at least that's what they were making it out to be.
So I'll give you a few pointers. First of all, London internet is dog shit. Like, genuinely dog
It is
shit.
pretty poor.
I don't know why, but when I listen to people who are like, oh, I live in Northampton, we've got great internet. I'm like, yeah, because they could dig up the entirety of Northampton and no one give a shit. You can't dig up a road in London without a problem. You just cannot.
Punch.
What was the question, Plague?
There's a long thing about why pro teams don't flex positions internally within teams.
Oh.
So why doesn't someone who knows how to play Timber, also play Timber carry or Timber mid or whatever? And generally I was saying that flex picks, when pros talk about them and analysts talk about them, is multiple players can play the same hero in different roles. You need the specialization to understand every nuance of the role you're playing it in.
I mean,
and it's a lot about players meshing with players. Like, you can't just have your pos 3 who's usually with your pos 4 like go off to mid.
That's a big
then
part
now
of
your
it.
mid who's used to just playing like a solo gamer is now trying to chat with pos 4.
But I think the biggest part of it is that the matchups that you learn are a huge part of it. So you have to learn to play Mars and X against this. So a big part of it is not just, oh, I normally play with Steve in the off lane, so you couldn't move me to somewhere else. I mean, you could probably pick someone and say, I'll go carry this game, but it wouldn't be as good because the guy who normally
it's also
plays
that
carry
both players
knows
have to deflex, right?
Right.
It's not just you playing somewhere else; it's they have to play where you play.
Right.
And that may not be possible or not be viable. You don't have a hero that they can play in both positions.
But
It's a lot
they'll
more
have
complicated.
timings, itemizations, and matchups that they have trained for. So they will have, before they play against a team, like especially in a TI or a big game, they will be like, they're probably going to run this. Or if we ban these heroes, this is what they're going to pick. So we want to practice playing against that matchup. What do we do against Lesh Mid? What do we do against this? So if you swap people around, you're missing out on a lot of that. Oh dear, they're going to get Evil Teddy here. Wow. Big turnaround there. They needed that. So the stream will catch up at some point.
It will.
I am still. I'm assuming that just at the point my Twitch career starts winding down, the internet will actually get good in my area. That's just pretty much the way it is. The broad, but like full-on gigabit fiber will arrive.
You can imagine the scenario. It's like your tearful final stream.
And
You
I'll be
say
like,
to your chat,
yeah,
it was such a pleasure and honor. Good night. And
It's
then you
been-
get a little ding on your phone
yeah.
as you press OBS stop. It's from fucking
Hyper
whatever
Optic.
the Hyper Optic. Congratulations, we're finally rolling out Hyper Optic to your area.
I'd say cancel it. Cancel the celebrations. I'm continuing my streaming career. I mean, I'll just do this until literally nobody's watching, because what else am I gonna fucking do?
They'll have all swapped to Ashwin by then, and he'll occasionally
Exactly.
host you for the good old days.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Ashwin. Well, for all the times I hosted him, right? So,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, normally what happens is
Actually, you should
Ashwin is
just stream
streaming.
your warband as well. Just stream every game you ever play.
stream it
Well,
all.
my
That's how
friend
it's
has suggested that I start streaming my hit workouts, which I've not been a big fan of, because I'm sort of like some crazed monster while I'm doing it, just for flailing around.
Hip
But
workouts.
you know, if lads are interested.
I mean, I was gonna live stream me at the driving range. I don't know if that would be something people would want to
That
watch.
would have been so funny, honestly.
I'll do that.
Just honestly, because there's so much more. I mean, it probably wouldn't be. There'll be at least some more pressure, and you look like a massive tit when you scuff the ball, or you absolutely miss it, or you hit it sideways, it just smashes into the net. When are we having a top golf subject?
I mean, I love playing golf. It's fun. It's really fun. It's very, very hard, but it is fun.
I do appreciate a nice round on the course. However, if it's with more than 4 people, it's gonna get massively aged.
I mean, you would have to set off in groups.
Yeah.
I don't want to play with Arca, by the way, because he's really good.
Well, Bobby B is meant to be quite a proficient golfer too.
I've never been golfing.
It's good fun. It's fairly, you know. I think everyone can give it a good go. You've got to be a little bit. I think the movement is gonna maybe fuck with you a bit at first. You've got to be kind of flexy around those hips, and you know, as a gamer, who occasionally cycles, you don't get much flexing around those hips.
Like, especially if you're cycling plague, I was the same. I played football and I did cycling. And so my hamstrings, I can't touch my toes at all.
I can't either.
Because my hamstrings are too tight. And I lack that left and right flexibility that you'd get from playing a lot of other sports, like tennis or something like that. So when it comes to golf, he's like, you need to turn your shoulders. And I'm like, I am. He's like, no, like, really turn them. Like, I'm turning them as much as they'll go. Like, that's as much as they turn. But I mean,
like, I'm trying to be more posture conscious, you know.
Oh, you've got to be posture conscious.
Oh, I've got a real.
But what I find is I don't like hunch over, but I just slump to one side or the other, just all the time. Just like slowly just slipping down until I'm like full armor stretched on one side or the other. So it's very pleasant.
I love the way they quote unquote fixed the problem and just haven't fixed it. I'm gonna have to get them. So the problem in my area was something to do with my router, and I think I'll get the guy back to fix it properly this time. Thank you.
What a bounty!
Did no one have internet issues on their bingo? I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's incredible, actually. I think we try to pretend.
Well,
it
that'd be
doesn't
the free
happen.
square, to be honest.
That would be the free square.
Oh,
they're gonna try and kill
if they get Evil Teddy here, it's pretty huge.
They got him.
They've blown everything. So they could get. There's a meme hammer here. It's landed perfectly.
Good shackle from Bass. Great shackle from Bass.
They've actually turned this around nicely. Oh!
Get him! Get him killed!
He's Aegis, but no ulti. He's gonna die twice.
Where's Hoodwink going on?
Bass, get ready with the Hex!
Oh,
Idiot!
So slow.
Why was he not looking at the enemy?
Scared.
So slow.
Just be mashing it on that fucking square.
So I found the same thing, Ted, because I did a lot of... my sport of choice when I was young was swimming. And swimming gives you incredible flexibility in your arms. You're doing it, but the legs, it's just like... you just sort of shifting them very slightly. So you get barely any flexibility there. You get some groin flexibility with breaststroke, but apart from that, it's just sort of...
It's very line-centric.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of like mucking about. So... I found that my arms and my back are pretty good. Like I can do that thing where like you can make your hands touch behind your back. However,
no, I can touch my hands behind my back. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, but maybe that's because you've done something in the past.
No, I mean who can't touch hands around the back?
No, sorry. I mean over. You put your left hand or your right hand over one shoulder and the other hand coming up from the bottom. If that makes sense.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that, but it hurts.
Sorry, I don't just mean but like that.
Okay.
That would be that.
But it does hurt a little.
That would be silly. But when it comes to legs, like I can't even get down to my ankle. It's a no.
Well, I want to go to the driving. I'll probably go to the driving range this weekend, and I will film it. I will take my little tripod and I'll set up and I'll stream there. Because I'm just fresh off the 4-week catch-up course, and I've been hitting some good balls.
Oh, Kitawi makes a good point. If you like gaming backseating is bad enough, I can imagine golf backseating would be horrific.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's good.
I'm just not going to look at chat. I'm just not going to look at chat like ever.
People are going to send in sub messages. Looks like your
left elbow is at the 2 degrees wrong.
Oh, they burst! Holy shit, they burst the lash.
They do. This is a big fight. Nice swap out.
Nice swap. Lovely.
They got 2.
This is certainly
a good game. This is a good game of Dotes. 3 for 1. They did lose Dawn. Oh my god.
Oh, a spit!
Nice. 4 for 2.
Oh, that's almost died to snakes. Okay.
Mars gets VKB. This gets quite difficult.
If
I think Lesh
gets VKB because I don't know about this Kaya.
Haste.
That's very greedy.
Yeah, it has just been thrown in there. I also don't actually know about Boost of Travel before BKB. But maybe it's pop.
He's got to run down the pug.
The thing is, I farm probably quite a lot quicker than just No Man's Slash.
I mean, Pugner's gone for a Dagon instead of a BKB. And I think if you just get a BKB, you'll get the Dagon. You know what I mean? Like I will
say that for Pugner, the Cardinal Sin is going like Dagon 5, no BKB.
Right.
And it's a trap that, after genuinely years of abuse, no one in the Inhouse seems to do anymore. They always get like one Dagon and then a BKB. And I think you can alternate. You know, you get a bit more Dagon and another item. I mean, a bit more Dagon.
This is 400 damage, which is a lot of damage. But the Dagon 5 is the most expensive item in the game. So you can't fuck around and rush that. You need this BKB. But an extra 400 damage, I get it, because often heroes are escaping on a little tiny bit.
Must just resubed
especially
for 20
before
months.
they have BKBs.
Right.
You should be out damaging them.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need your own BKB because they'll die before they get to you.
Exactly.
When they have BKBs and you don't have one, you look like a bit of a pathetic little green goblin. You know, he's not a scary lad anymore.
A lot of heroes that take a lot of damage from Nether Ward. So I think he's okay.
Oh, they have vision. They have
They've killed Bass.
He could have hexed. Bass could have hexed. I just want to point that out. Could have pressed the hex button and maybe lived. I don't know.
Radiant's top tower is under
CM
attack.
is sad. She's 08. What on
She's
Gibbo, mate? What on Gibbo, mate? First week in the in-houses, and that's what you've given us.
How close are you to a bingo plague?
I haven't been paying that much attention actually. Let's see. Is there anything that's happened that would be? There's been no smoke out there.
A bit vague, like major counter initiation. Like I don't know how I'm gonna.
I think major counter initiation could.
Probably has been one.
Honestly, this is quite a good game of major counter initiation. It's Dawnbreaker. She's the queen of counter initiating.
Yeah,
I did say mid lane.
Just a Dawnbreaker is not really.
Mid lane was that fight where they jump Ursa and they lose like 5 heroes. That's a major counter initiation.
I think it would be something like everyone's going in and you get a Blink Ravage that captures the entire enemy team.
Tell you how little attention I'm paying to this bingo card. There's one that's just Lifestealer, and there's a Lifestealer picked, and I haven't marked it up.
Yeah, I have Lifestealer and Hoodwink.
Well, he hasn't done a huge amount, I guess. 228.
I need what do I need? An Aegis Steel would be good. I don't think I'm gonna get lad shit talking all chat because I don't know if Johnny's playing this week.
No, that's a Johnny definite. Oh, net worth. Yeah, go on then. I'm gonna say Ursa then Lifestealer. Oh, Ursa then. Oh wow. Oh, that's a big fight. Ursa's gone in.
It's a double damage for the BKB. Time to leave. Goodbye, Bass. You die for the team.
That's 2. That's 2 kills. Nice stun.
Oh, okay. Well,
could swap here. Madhops just gonna chill. No. I guess they're saving it for the Mars ult. But Mars ult is down.
So you know how we're discussing Lesh desperately needs a BKB?
Yeah.
He's opted to go for a plate mail instead.
Oh.
So it's going for the casual little items that might help a bit rather than the BKB. And this can work.
Which is odd. Wait, is damage on True Shots physical? Okay.
It's physical.
Even then, I mean, it's very questionable.
I think it's just misunderstanding. Like you think you're being bursted by Ursa, so you build armor, but Ursa can't hit you if you're just jogging away and not stunned, right? It's the stun is what makes Ursa. Not his actual physical damage. Of course, when he gets Basher, that equation does change once more. He can stun you himself.
This is and smoke, and they might locate Mars here.
Yeah, if I need a smoke that leads to nothing. So come on, the lads, keep dodging
nice.
You two, follow me.
Uh-oh. It might lead to something.
Oh no!
Oh, he jumped the wrong thing! He jumped the wrong thing twice! That has to count. I'm taking that off.
Tip.
Revenge is still smoke. No, she's not got smoke. Roche's not up. This was a useless smoke. Take it off.
Take it.
It sticks. So I need blank gives him the walk away or a fucking coward. Those would be good ones for me to get right now.
Oh,
they have found.
They found him.
Oh. And he's not giving them a walk away this time, so I'll be denied in this case.
No walk away.
Well, there are a few that I'm not getting.
What do you think is like impossible? I don't think I'm getting team up by 30 kills. That seems really hard.
I'm not getting unconventional mid hero.
Radiant's middle tower.
Not this game.
Not this game.
I'm not getting. Is this lad new? I'm not. I
could see myself getting a spell usage saves enemy. There's a pug. There's a venge.
Good point, Blake. Yeah, there is a Pugger and Avenge, the classics. These lads seem to be playing their little socks off, so I don't think we'll be seeing that.
They are. These have been genuinely quite good games. Even the first one, it was a bit stompy, but there was a moments of joy and Dota being played.
Is there a POS one who has a lower net worth than the support by any chance?
No.
No, there is not. All the POS ones in this game are sadly competent.
Yeah. Oh god.
This is trouble.
Very far behind.
They're gonna get Dawn here. Are they gonna get Madhops? They're gonna get Vidicus.
Oh, what is Teddy doing? He's got BKB. But now he can't decrep himself.
Yeah, he's dead.
That is the essential problem of BKB on Pugner. So sometimes you want to decrep yourself and you cannot.
No Roche though.
Roche is up in 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Let's see if they go back in exactly 20 seconds. We can call stream snipe. I did think Gibbo was new, but apparently he's not.
To be fair, if you think a lad is new, then I think that's probably what the.
I thought that was what the bingo was about.
What the bingo intends.
Was me being an idiot. Really.
I also have I need a lad has redemption play could be good as well.
Not in this
So
game.
who's been playing badly that could redeem themselves? Who do I need to focus on? I reckon
Probably Ninja Snowman.
Ninja Snowman has to make some redemption plays.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Dire's middle tower.
What is Bast doing?
Catch. This is a bit.
What is Bast doing?
Another son is dead.
Oh! What did I just watch?
This was so poor.
Oh, last year just saw Roshan.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Should get away here at least. One more spear. Fuck.
A random guy. And now they get Roche.
And it's the second rush as well, so it is the game ender, as it's commonly known. This is the one where you want to get at least one set of racks. Aegis and Shard on Ursa should be doable. Plus its net worth is just so far ahead. Obviously I don't think it has a single actual farming item, it's just trying to fight, God bless them.
Could anyone remind me the command at Redless? If you check your Discord DMs, I've sent you some convincing evidence that NPR is a Bosnian coward.
Actually.
Evidence that NPR is a Bosnian coward. Who sent that message to Red?
Oh, it was in Red Stream. It was a Goon TI game. I can't exactly remember who it was. I feel like it was one of the Wises. I'm gonna say it was Kieran.
It sounds very NZ FedEx thing to do though.
It does. A Bosnian coward.
Then again, NZ plays with NPR, I think, so it can't be him.
It was, yeah, I think it was Toffee.
I would say Daniel, the most questionable member of the Discord at the moment, in many ways.
I don't think he's that bold to go seek out Everdis.
No, but
and present
that's
it.
true. He wouldn't seek out Everdis.
Oh, speaking of commands, I saw someone come into chat the other day and type the funniest thing. They said, "Man, I'm having such bad lag issues, but I've tried messaging Greg, but like, it's just spam. It's not, my message isn't getting through." I was like, "It's so fucking funny."
Oh lord.
That's where he's just killing supports, but he loves to do best. So no buyback CM, buyback on Shadow Shaman. They're gonna make a counterplay top, try and kill NPR. Is he aware? He's not.
Honestly, that plague. That was such a fucking funny message.
No, I love that.
Nice.
I'm gonna get NPR, maybe. Oh, he's doing a very good job of running away.
They're just losing a Rax for this. This is not how this kill was supposed to go.
Yeah, giving up a Rax for a Dawn kill.
Yeah, it's a kind of good idea that you use your glyph to defend your Rax and you kill Dawn, but you have to kill Dawn really, really fast. Like, it has to be instant. And that was not instant. That was slow.
And when she's up, she can just fucking ult in if a fight starts. So.
Or even a buyback ult in.
It was definitely not Lizard sending that message.
Lizard was NPL's biggest fan, wasn't he?
Yeah, he loved him.
Because he plays like all the scumbag pro players with Broodmother, that's why.
It was Kieran the Wise, says Prophet.
Well remembered, Ashman. You knew it was a Wise.
I even said Kieran. I just locked in my memory.
Yeah.
See, this is the big problem. I don't remember quite important things, but when it comes to that, it's locked in. It's my powers.
I mean, I remember with pinpoint clarity that Belinda Carlisle recorded the hit song "I Touch Myself." Why are we wasting the Aegis hitting creeps? Get the buildings. They have just lost Dawn again.
They've done the same play. But this time much better, because their supports were alive. You know, they had stuns. But they can keep going. Maybe catch this evil Teddy guy. I mean, he could just be KB. Oh, why not start with Shadow Shaman? Fuck!
Because you're relying then on Bast.
And that's an EKB return.
You're relying on
Bast.
Bast is appalling at Dota, Plague. I don't know if
he is. His Shakira is so good, though.
Yeah, but
is it, or are the lads just shit and he just puts it down?
He can stand at the back. The moment he has to get near enemies, the lads are so afraid of dying that they can't even think. There's no casting spells. They cannot even think. If the enemies are
we had a very similar situation yesterday where it was like Ashwin and Munt are about to go in, and Ashwin thinks like 1 second on cooldown. We don't quite communicate properly. It's so close to working, but it doesn't.
They get Pugna.
They do get him in the end. The problem is they're taking so much chip damage on these towers. Eventually, Pugna will just mega creep you. And are they prepped for that? They aren't building to defend megas. When's the next Goon TI? Next year, maybe. Never
when Eri has enough time.
When Eri decides
unless someone else wants to do it.
Oh no. I do not trust anyone else to do it. Eri managed a Goon TI. He has the track record. This is like hiring PGL year after year, you know? Why take a chance? We know
preparations are underway. Impressive. Well, hopefully it's a bit more streamlined for your sake.
How could it be more streamlined?
We did watch a lot of Dotes. It was a lot of casting. There
was
a lot of playing as well.
Will we really?
Holy shit, I was sick of Dotes after just in-house, but fuck me.
I do not remember. I don't remember anything about Goon TI. I don't remember who won. I don't remember casting.
It was something Luton. Something Luton.
Live Laugh Luton.
That's the one.
Against Mancaf, which is monkeys.
There's going to be a website apparently.
Monkeys for nothing, chimps for days, or something like that. I can't remember.
Chimps are free.
Forever.
Chimps
are free.
I mean, the team names need to change. They need to be good.
I did like Goon Special Forces. Goon Special Forces is one.
Goon Special Forces I like. I also
they had a great team.
Live Laugh Luton. Live Laugh Luton is good.
Yeah.
It was all the worst players.
It was Chrono, KBJ, Dave.
Amos, wasn't it? The final one.
Amos might have been in it. It was abysmal.
It was bad. I want to say it was like it was Kronos, KBJ, Amos, maybe Dave Yognot, and then Clabs, right? Trying to carry
Clabs.
Clabs got dumped on there. That's why it's so funny. And it's just like watching what Miles actually deals with, you know? He wins his mid lane, all his side lanes are down 20 kills.
He does not deserve this praise.
No, it's what Miles thinks he deals with. That's
right. Miles' vendetta now. I think he needs to start taking responsibility for the fact that he is washed.
I think he's washed too. He is washed.
Bonjamon Tinker? Yes, that was Bonjamon Tinker was something else, I remember. Man, there were some good games in the Goon TI. 10 lads all available at the same time, impossible. Notch, we literally did it. We literally did a Goon TI. What are you talking about? Are you being sarcastic?
But to be fair, Eri was in tears every night for months trying to stop people from tearing each other asunder.
Amos was in Walberg. I don't know what that means.
Presumably a place.
I don't know why it's relevant.
Perhaps a team name.
That's a good point.
Where
is Walberg?
Could be a team name.
Well, I've just typed in Walberg and it just give me a picture of Mark Wahlberg, so that's not very helpful.
I think the blink on Venge Rorts is so she can blink in and save because Madhops doesn't trust his positioning. That's what I would assume the blink on Venge is for. Or so that you can swap and blink out, which I know.
I think it's swap and blink out. I think he thinks he's really cool.
But it's very difficult to do the swap and blink out, especially when they have as much AOE as they have on the enemy team. But you could swap someone out of Mars Arena and then blink out if you were really good. So,
as Eri points out, it was the most like school drama kind of event, you know.
The drama of people DMing me after like one game saying 4 of us have talked it over. Can we kick someone because we hate him so much?
Who was that? We must know.
I can guess immediately who some of those people were. We don't need to name any names.
Well, I know there was always the biggest public drama was always over stand-ins. People were up in arms about stand-ins if they were not the exact same.
Yeah, the stand-in situation was getting pretty ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
I think one team had their stand-in longer than their actual player.
Yeah, I didn't realise he was a stand-in because I'd seen him in every game they played, and then in the finals they swapped him, the actual player back in.
Oh, apparently, I guarantee you wouldn't guess who the big one was. Eri, can you DM me just out of curiosity? I will not say it on stream, I promise.
I mean, I'm thinking of someone in my head.
Alright. Ashwin and Plague, put your guesses in our chat. And I will tell you whether you're right or not.
Okay.
That was my first guess, Ashwin.
I think this was my instinctive one.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Eri,
but the thing is, do you think the other 4 members of that team would have any leg to stand on?
No, because he got in that team. Right, here's the message. Oh my! No way! No way! Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys who it was.
Alright, security on.
That's unbelievable.
Wait, what? Wait, was he in the team that we thought he's in then?
I don't know, apparently his teammates could not stand playing with him. Tilted them so badly. That's fucking hilarious.
That is funny.
God bless the lads.
No, we're not gonna
No.
name
Like, it's not a shame thing. Sometimes people just won't get along, right?
It's just Dota as well. I mean, I get angry playing Dota. I know this doesn't seem like it. I'm genuinely a very chill person to hang out with. Like, I'm not an angry person. I don't have temper problems. I am extremely chill. And Dota makes me hate everything and everyone. It drives me fucking insane. It's just Dotes, man. It's just Dotes. It's like, you know, you'll get a footballer who's known as like a fucking hard man.
That's really bad. That spear was really fucking bad. Oh, that spear
Lord,
just threw his
Lord,
spine.
is he gonna... He doesn't have his beacon B up in his
The
thing.
swap!
His front pack. The swap is not good. That must have had ages.
Yeah, I think they let Ursa die in the BKB after, right? Still, buyback's coming in. There's
He's used
first one.
BKB in his pack.
Woo! Nice
Oh,
spear.
good spear. He's still got BKB though. I don't think they can fight him.
Why does
What?
he not want to use it? Hello!
Okay, there comes the stuns in. Oh, there's the BKB.
There we go.
What?
Oh.
Alright.
Close fight.
A loss so small, the world
Radiant's
will
middle
hardly
tower is
notice.
under attack.
They do have buybacks. Lifesteal has buyback. Lesh has buyback.
I mean, like I've said before, the thing with Dota is, especially if you're not very good, like me, the amount of focus it takes to do even basic things, the amount of time you have to spend worrying about everything you're doing for a long period of time. Like, in CSGO, it's not often, like, the rounds are like 2 minutes. You're not going to be alive for that whole time. And you just get a reset every few minutes. In Dota, you can be in an awful, agonizing game. That cleave was brutal. You could be in a really agonizing loss for 50 fucking minutes. Bast! Bast! Shackle! Shackle! Look at the little marker. Alright, good. No need. Well, they've got...
Oh, wait, they gave Venge the axe. They don't have any other...
Well, Ursa already had his built, and I don't think anyone else's is actually that good.
Hoodwink Axe is the decoy.
Which is
Doorbreaker
pretty
Axe is
average.
Solar Guardian. Pugner Axe would have been fun. I guess.
Would have been fun. Yeah.
Ursa has his, so they gave it Venge. Double Venge. It's pretty pog.
Well, Venge is currently building like a... You know, I guess like Venge Axe is this sort of paradoxical item where like if you build a load of other items, they just don't really make sense to Venge Axe. You can't use any items.
Can you not use items with Venge Axe? I guess it would be
No,
busted.
it's just spells. At least I'm pretty sure.
I
I
think
hope
it
it's
might
not
be.
fucking items.
And can cast all her spells, no mention of items, so
Mhm.
I'd assume no items.
Mhm.
Does just mean you get a second swap, right? And second round of items.
Yeah, which is pretty pog.
Got 7 sentries. Do they even have any invis? CM's carrying on 5 sentries.
This is
Going
the
on?
kind of the standard of, I know I want to go around and deward, but I'm too afraid to, so you just keep buying more sentries for the one time that you get to.
Tommy says his whole team left the Discord.
Holy shit.
I feel like I would like to
who was in your
actually
team,
coach
Tommy?
one of the Goon TI teams. I
You
think
would
it'd be
like
quite fun.
to coach?
Yeah, I think that
you
could
should
be quite
do
fun.
it. I mean,
like,
I would
actually,
like
looking at strats and stuff like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, do it. And you got to cast them as well, though.
Yeah, of course. I'll always cast.
So apparently, I will copy and paste the message from Eri so you can see it. This is pretty fucking funny.
No, Toffee, no shouts your invention the other day. It was dog shit.
Well, it's a 30k gold lead.
It is 30k gold lead. Sadly, not 30 kill leads. Then I could get some ticks off.
Oh yeah, I have throw from 15k gold.
So if Radiant win this, Ashwin, that's a tick.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine that. I guess it must have just been frustration. There are quite a few lads that used to be regulars that I don't see. Jack is a prime example. I think he's just an ability draft only gamer these days, apparently. Saw him at Cinny's wedding. I have not seen Jack in the in-houses or playing Dota in a long time. Other than AD.
Scott got, well, I mean, this patch is garbage. Probably got some important stuff to do.
Scotty Dotes is pops up in chat.
Scotty
Dotes loves the XCOM. He comes back in
oh,
for the
yeah,
XCOM.
he loves the XCOM. So does Wonks. Yeah. Wonks is all over the XCOM.
The only time I talk to Scotty, and I talk to him very regularly on this specific occasion, is when I'm a QPR play Reading.
Right.
That is it.
Fucking
we just have a chat about the game,
scum.
and then I'll see him again in half a year.
I do love that occasionally, you know, like it doesn't really show you who's like liking things onto your page on Twitter anymore, right? I love that I occasionally see Reading pop up, like, that's Scotty Dotes.
Yeah, that's Scotty.
Dotes right now.
That is Scotty. Fucking Reading.
Don't need much detective work
Reading
to work
scum through and through. Oh, wait, Reading.
Oh, this is what this Pugner did to us.
Yep, this is all you got to do. It's fun,
the
isn't it?
lens and the telescope, not much you can do.
Fun, isn't it?
Nice
Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, I will not let him take the tower. You will not get the money from the tower. 9! I say to you, 9! I mean, nobody's looking for... Here's the thing, he walks up. Just fucking 4-star his ass up.
They do actually have a very sneaky wall placed down to let them do that. Just not willing to take... Well, you know, they don't have buybacks, right? So they're frightened. They're scared. So making the really aggressive, you know, maybe game-ending play to jump Pugno is... I understand it's spooky. He's a spooky man himself.
Jido, I have thought about doing a Goon Poker tournament. Where... I mean, not necessarily that I would play in it, but that we would have a poker tournament. The problem is there's no spectator ability. So we would just be watching and not seeing what anybody has.
Yeah.
And I know that Something Awful used to do a poker tournament, and all you see is the bets, and then it's not until everybody flips their cards over that you see what people have got. So without being able to see the cards, there's not really much chat in between.
Yeah, you do need a bit of kit.
Like, if you think about when we do the poker at Jingle Jam, what makes it is that we can see the cards. I mean, that was the big... I actually, believe it or not, I'm not tooting my own horn, this is just a fact. I worked with the TV producer who invented that. What they used to have in the States was little cameras in the felt around the rim of the table, and it was only when they lifted up their cards that you could see it, and if they did it quickly and you missed it, you didn't see what they had. He came up with the idea of having a piece of glass and having the players keep their cards on that glass, so you can literally see the cards. You don't just need a graphic, you can cut to the cards, and that offers a... Oh, hello! And he's whiffed it.
And us is in too.
He has used his...
They can BKB, he's in trouble. They should be able to kill him. He can pop his ulti at any moment he wants. There it goes.
And the Dawn ult comes in as well. Cool, Llama's in there fighting.
Lash is lifestealing nicely.
They do get him. But at what cost? They get the Venge.
Venge's back. Venge is back with a vengeance.
I knew you were going to make that fucking comment.
Oh, trouble.
Oh, what a shite toggle.
Here comes the suck. Here comes the meme hammer. Llama!
La merde de même! Ils sont morts! They're just no man!
Just sitting there!
Avec le lifesteal! Maddox dynasty!
He was just sitting there!
He did not realize he was still alive!
Is that on anyone's?
I'm looking. I've not got anything about passive. I've got passive BKB. That's it.
But I'm sorry. I mean, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
I mean, the hammer
he cast the spell. He cast a spell while he was a ghost.
Yeah, and then he just.
He cast a spell when he instantly became a ghost, and then stayed still ever since.
Yeah.
So maybe he just thought, "Oh,
I died.
it, lads, I'm dead."
I got my spell off, and then I died. I forgot I had the axe. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm parking him at a distance just for that.
So the issue is on things like PokerStars and stuff like that, they don't have a spectator version because obviously people would then think it was like a hacked version or whatever. And I mean, I could reach out to them and say, do you guys have like any facility for this, like a tournament version people buy in or whatever? Like I don't know. So we can see. But that is the thing that is lacking. There isn't poker coverage of online events where you can see the cards. Because obviously, first of all, you'd have to have a delay. You'd have to have a delay of about 5 minutes. Because otherwise, or maybe even 10 actually. Because otherwise the problem is people in the hand could just use up all their clock waiting to see what the other guy has by looking at stream. And then, you know, it would be too easy. So you'd have to have a long delay on the stream, which isn't a problem. We could do that. I've done it before when I've done poker streams. But in terms of having a spectator mode where we can see the cards, that would be none of the poker apps that I know of do it. I mean, the thing is, Gito, there's already a thing. Poker Now has a really good free app that you can use, and you can just play poker, and it does everything. And you can do it all, but it doesn't have a spectator mode because obviously it's just built for friends playing poker. But the dev is really, really responsive on Twitter because a mate of mine actually email a mate of mine, the one who downloaded it. He's also a dev, and he was talking to him about it and asking him questions, making suggestions and stuff like that. And the lad's really nice apparently, so it is a possibility. But I don't know how he would do it. I guess you'd have someone join the table specifically as a spectator. So you'd almost need to have a lobby.
Lesh, trying to land the swap. You can do this.
Smoke ready to go.
I feel like Ben should just not be such a coward and just do it.
Well, he doesn't realize. Well, he doesn't realize how axe works, right? So he thinks he only has one life.
Yeah.
That's where the cowardice comes from.
Yeah, maybe.
Video call would be required with the players? No. All we would need is the table and the cards. That's it. You don't need to see the fucking players.
I don't get a dress for my stupid costume.
You could wear your stupid costume, if by stupid costume you mean a suit. If you want. I mean, I would just wear whatever I'm wearing. It would just be fun to watch a poker tournament with all the lads in. We're now switching to table 4. You know, we just go to a table, watch some hands, and then we'd have a final table. It would be really good.
Oh, Evil Teddy's BKBs.
So, Hobo says, Poker Now has a spectator mode that lets unseated players see cards. If we can get a confirmation on that, then it's a go. Goon Poker is a go.
Oh?
He has no BKB on Evil Teddy.
Where's the swap? Why no swap?
He threw a
You
stun
have
first.
one
instead.
job, Madhawk.
Has a blink
All that
and a
work with the
4-star
blink as well,
and nothing.
Like what is going through his brain?
He is
like,
just.
I just need a wave of terror. That's
He's
my
just
job.
a coward, bro. Just a coward. He sounds
No,
so
I think
far
he might
back.
just be fucking clueless. Like
Yeah,
he does
he's
not know
just-
what he's meant to be
just
doing.
terrible.
I mean, the thing is, he is.
Okay, please get your lad out. Hello! He's down to Elvis. He's down to it.
Where are you going? Are you fucking kidding me?
He's to swap Ursa out now.
Oh,
There it is!
He's done it! I think that might be dead though. Oh,
Ages only though.
wait, he realises he has snags.
Oh, it's a nice spear.
Yeah,
Get
the
this Ursa
cheese.
out.
That was huge.
Oh no, he bought back.
When he TV'd back to his illusion, he bought back. That was huge.
He's just stunning creeps. He's gone absolutely mad.
I don't think he knew where he was.
Oh, they're jumping life stealing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he does have buyback. Okay.
Alright,
It's been long enough.
Barazon, we'll have a look at that. We'll see how that goes. We'll do a test run, and we'll see if it's a thing that we
Oh,
can
look
do.
at Manhop's going
Yes,
now!
Manhop.
All the shit
Yes,
talk.
Manhop.
The redemption plays, he's in.
These are
That's
redemption
flush.
plays.
Oh, they've won. They've won.
I'm just trying to get my bingo 10, leave me alone.
No, you got it.
Are these redemption plays?
That was a redemption play. He did
yes,
a thing.
Lad has redemption play.
It only
Okay.
took 56 minutes.
Game 3, I need a picture of...
It's the same way, like a redemption play of some guy killing a lad, but it helps an old lady across the street.
That is exactly, that's redemption for me. It's like someone killing 40 million people, but having 30 million
It's like
that's
Genghis.
a redemption play.
Chungus Khan.
Chungus Khan. That was a good fucking game, well played.
So shit. What was I thinking submitting that? The old day before panic.
I mean, the thing is,
No, it was
if
actually
these guys
on the
watched
day.
if these guys watched your stream regularly, they'd know that they need to change all their voice lines to...
Oh my god,
unlucky.
so
God,
unlucky.
so
I get,
unlucky,
oh
I
my
guess.
god, oh my god, so unlucky. Oh my god, so unlucky. I get, oh my god, so unlucky. I am loving the Italian TTS on my resubs. By
It adds a surprising amount to every single message. It
it's
really
so
is.
funny. It's the way he goes, this game should have ended like a 24 minutes ago. Whose line is that? Some lad on TSM. Can't remember who. Oh my
See,
god.
I'm going to
so
check the stats. Well, we've got a sudden
oh my god.
surge of UK supporters. I wonder why.
Who?
From
Yes.
all the people on the stream getting
Yeah, all
buying the voice line.
You can't buy it now though, can you?
No, true. They probably lost the chance.
I'm gonna go for help next year. Help! You know that one? I'll try that.
Yeah.
And there was another one. There was someone suggested that I was like, oh, that would actually be pretty good. The thing is, it's got to be a taunting line. Like, those are the ones that do numbers. It's got to be, like, taunting. Annoyingly taunting. Like Mira's line that was just, hee 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 hee. You do that after you kill someone, they're fucking smashing their keyboard to
I'm a
pieces.
big fan of Mira's line. It's so funny.
I should just belch. I think they actually specifically said that was not allowed, because that was Sunsfan was going to do that. Or Effie Giggle. That's what I was talking about. That's literally what I was talking about. Punch the Butcher. What month's line?
It's just too specific.
It's only one hero. Lads, listen. You're thinking of things you like, not things that will sell. Look at the biggest lines. Will you come mid and hold hands with me? Did quite well, I think, for Sheep, right?
Yeah.
But he was like the biggest line outside
You've got
of
to
the
know your
Chinese
market.
scene.
You've got to know your market. I don't know what your market is, to be honest, but you've got to know it.
Sorry, I got confused. Again, it has to be mocking. You guys are thinking from our perspective.
Yeah, we're just
decent
literally
people.
Just mocking Ted at this point.
Good
This is not
people.
good.
You have to think, what do people out there want to use voice lines for? They all watch OG and guys like that use the lines to taunt their enemies. That's all that matters. It has to be a line that annoys the shit out of your opponent. That's it. People like the holding and or you have to be a girl. Like, I'm not being funny, but their lines will do well. Fucking women, as usual, on top, getting it easy.
The women are colluding.
The women are colluding. That was one of my favourite things. It's the pause before he says it. He goes, ha! The women are colluding. It's like the pause. And he leans in like, lads, I'm going to share something with you now that's going to blow your mind. The women are colluding. I'm also, let me just say, I don't speak any Dutch. Knowing colluding as an English word, very, very good. Well done.
Yeah, that's pretty. That is. But
That's impressive. That's an impressive.
I think I saw
command.
I saw like a map of the percentage of people that can speak English and
it's big.
In different European countries, and the Netherlands is we're. I mean, I'm not even sure if we were 100%. We were like 98 or something.
Right.
but the Dutch were like 92.
I have never met.
It's the easiest place to visit on holiday. It's so
easy.
fucking pleasant.
But the thing is, the Dutch are very practical people, very much so, and their attitude is no one's going to learn Dutch, so we'll learn English, and they're not sort of being precious about it. They all still speak Dutch. They're not being like, how dare you tell us? They're just like, well, no one's going to speak Dutch, so we should just learn to speak English. It's that simple, and they do it. And they all fucking speak it. And I got on the tram, and the tram driver spoke fluent English. I got everywhere else, and everybody else spoke English. Nothing, anywhere, presented any kind of language barrier. France,
what made me laugh a lot is they have like underground bins. You know, you put your thing at the top, close the lid, and it goes into an underground.
Where's
area. In Amsterdam, near where my brother lives in Amsterdam.
Those aren't bins, Plague. Those are people's basements. What are you doing?
And the instructions on them are in English. They're not in Dutch. They're in fucking English. That's how like they know. No one's gonna fucking know this if it's in Dutch. We'll just do it in English, and everyone will know.
I reckon you could probably guess if it was in Dutch anyway. They just seem to add.
Yeah, I don't think it needed that much instruction,
to
but.
words.
Super Punman says Germans are like that as well, which is lovely. Young Germans, yes. And I'd say Germans up to about my age, most of them speak a decent amount of English or even fluent English. But older Germans do not speak English. Like, I've been into relatively rural Germany and the smaller towns and cities, and they don't fucking speak any English. You go into the shop and say, do you sprechen Sie English? And they're like, nein. You're like, oh, well then we're fucked. Wie ist fucking here?
I reckon you could get your way with your pidgin German.
You reckon?
Just lots of expression, like waving arms, the German accent, random German words every 6 or 7 words.
Military German.
Yeah.
Lingo.
How can I say I'm very hungry? My Stomachen ist verloren. Keitel, Jodel, Krebs und Bergdorf. I'll just say that.
They probably wouldn't have been allowed to watch that.
No, what do you mean not allowed? Of course they can watch it. It's a German film. Not allowed.
Does it not have any swastikas in it?
I think if you're presenting it, like I think the whole thing with the swastikas, and any Germans in chat, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're presenting them in a historical context and saying Hitler bad in a film, you're allowed to have fucking swastikas and things like that. It's not like they've banned it in the sense that you can't even see it if you're saying it's bad. I'm pretty sure that's not the case, because I'm pretty sure the swastika is in that movie. But I mean, for example, in things like Hoi, you have to download a swastika pack, of course, which I did, which allows you to stick the swastika all over Germany.
Is such a fucking weird game.
It is. It's like half the people that play it are Nazis. I'm not even kidding. Our version of
love the story
had
of the Hoi streamer who was like brought into the that Russian PMC brigade to stream Hoi for them. You know, what a subculture that game has.
It really is something. Appalls for delay. Yeah, I'm fucking appalled. Coordinator again. Really?
We are not coordinator gamers, but I believe Eri. I trust him.
All right, the Rax is a new lad. I'm 99%
No,
sure.
he's not. This is Riley's mate. No, not Riley's mate.
3 weeks.
He's just a Canadian that Riley, we assume, is Riley's mate because, you know, Canada's a small place.
Of course.
I think this is for the first... Actually, no, we're almost... It's Gino and Visicus are the... No, wait. It's only Jido. They're the only one who is a repeat from previous games, right?
Yeah. No, wait, didn't Grumpy play?
Oh, he did play as well. Okay,
Yeah.
Jido and Grumpy.
Yeah.
I thought Vidicus. No, Vidicus.
No, that was it was something with N. Vidicus was Vidicus team 1? I thought it was
that
else.
was Necondus.
Necondus, yeah, we all made the same mistake. Oh, Vidicus
So
just
ending in CUS. That's
Yeah, Vidicus
Tell me
did.
Vidicus played
Roman,
game 2?
That's a Roman thing, right?
Vidicus played game 2, yeah.
Oh shit. Well, never mind. My whole point is ruined. Never mind. Fuck it.
Idiot.
I'm
So-
an idiot, but do you know what? Do you know what I am more than an idiot? I'm a bloody bingo winner.
Oh!
You
A Picture of
bingoed.
Pyrion team name. Woo!
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think I got hard done by my bingo. There are a lot of things which are very specific. Game 2 past 11 PM is practically impossible. It's considering we had a 60-minute game and started half an hour late. I'm not sure that that's even remotely
Dire
possible.
team ban.
I have
I
to
got
have AJ here.
I got Tree Duke. Lad misses 3+ uncontested CS while being spectated, which is just a free square.
Radiant team
Smoke
ban.
leads to nothing. A Picture of Pyrion team name, and Lad has redemption play.
Yeah.
Those are my
Yeah.
5.
I gave you the redemption play. I shouldn't have, but I gave it.
No, you shouldn't have. That gave me the win.
Sorry,
The
Ashley.
classic Scrabble play.
To complete mine,
10 seconds
my
remaining.
my nearest one is major counter initiation and unconventional mid
5
hero.
seconds
But I doubt
remaining.
we're getting an unconventional
Dire
mid hero
team
anyway.
I forgot about that Plague 2017.
And
quote.
Lad
That is absolutely the most true thing I've ever said.
Lack of innovation in the Picture of Pyrion? Yeah, they're getting lazy. I'd like to cross that off your bingo, because we've seen Draskell's face and Northern Lights.
I think this is the
a bunch.
original Picture of Pyrion team.
Yeah, I think we've wrapped around.
They couldn't be bothered to make a new
This
one.
is like The Office. They're just running season 1 again. Although you never see repeats of season 1 of The Office because it was dog shit.
So no one's
That's
watching.
terrible.
I watched the documentary
Witch
about
Doctor.
why the first season was so bad. It was quite good.
I love. Have you ever seen the South Park Made in 7 Days documentary?
No.
That's one of my favorite like production documentaries of how they put a South Park episode together
10
like
seconds
in a
remaining.
week every single time. It's quite really interesting.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Witch Doctor, Lion, classics. Pikachu Hero, and we've got the sort of trifecta of supports.
Fuck me. I wish my typing was better
10
on my phone.
seconds remaining.
Mine is really bad.
I put full stops
5
instead of
seconds
spaces
remaining.
so often it's actually embarrassing. I found that I have to hold my phone at like a 20-degree angle to the left, so I hit the spacebar instead of full stops.
I think I do the full stops instead of spaces. I sometimes just tap L instead of backspace. So when I'm
Right.
trying, it's just L. My screen is a little bit fucked as well because I cracked it and I got it, replaced by it,
I'm gonna
you know,
curse myself now.
down the road or whatever.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I'm gonna curse
Sorry.
myself now. I have
It worked,
never
but-
cracked my screen. I have never
That's
cracked
pretty
my screen.
impressive.
My eldest cracked her screen on her phone every time the day she's got it. Every time we get
That's
her a new
also
phone, she
impressive.
cracks
Yeah.
it.
If anything, that's more impressive than not cracking it.
Yeah. One time she was taking a picture of a spider.
More like sort of bounding around. It's very hard to break your phone.
No,
if you
no,
sit
this
in
was
it.
ludicrous. We in the kitchen we have like skylights, and they're like 8 foot high.
10 seconds
So she got on
remaining.
a stool to take a picture of a spider that was there, and then just dropped her phone and it fell a full 8 feet flat onto the kitchen tiles and went crack. The whole screen was just a mess of cracks, and she'd shattered part of the actual case of the fucking phone the day she got it. And I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm sorry." It's like fucking teenagers.
That's just a month's apology, though.
Yeah, I was there because Munt's a child. Like the more I hang out with Munt, the more his style of apology. I'm sorry. It's
I
like,
think
yeah,
Bob might well be a child as well then.
that's what my kids say when they fucking didn't do something I told them to do. I'm sorry.
10 seconds
So,
remaining.
in what way is that an apology? Well, I did apologize. I said sorry. Like, all right, lawyer
5
child,
seconds remaining.
you've officially said sorry, but the manner in which you say it also matters. Sadly, you can't write that in a fucking law book.
Radiant team ban.
did you guys watch, speaking of law, any of the Paltrow trial? The Gwyneth Paltrow trial?
No, I read the topic. It was so uninteresting.
It is so fucking good. It's really good. Because they had a lad in today who was... So the only thing they've got to go... They've got a couple of things to go on about who hit who. Because the argument is basically, she's saying, like, if you're skiing, the person further up the slope has to give way to the people below. That just makes sense. Because you can't look behind you. There's no rearview mirrors. It's not a car. If there's someone further down the slope than you, you have to give way to them. And... Because otherwise people just be fucking smashing into all these noobs on the slopes. So Gwyneth Paltrow was saying that she's skiing along and this guy hit her in the back and was then injured and is now suing her. He was going to sue her for a couple of million and they limited it to 300,000 as the highest damages that can be awarded. And the judge has limited the trial to 8 days. He's like, if this takes longer than 8 days, you have to come to a decision. We're not fucking staying here for months. It's 8 days, which I respect. So the argument is over whether he hit her or she hit him. And obviously, he's claiming that she was behind and clobbered into him. She's claiming the opposite. And they both have quite specific details about the collision. There's one eyewitness who says that Gwyneth Paltrow hit him, and one eyewitness who says the opposite. And then this physicist guy they got on, he's not a physicist, he's an expert in mechanical... I don't know what the word is it. So he's got the word mechanical in. Biological mechanics or something like that. So biomechanics, something like that. So he's basically talking about how these injuries could only have resulted from this kind of impact, and reading the testimony from the guy who claims he was hit, he says he was hit square in the back, and she was then on his back, riding him while they're both spread-eagled, which I thought sounded fucking hilarious. And the reason they stopped up to 10 feet is because his skis snow-plowed together to stop them. And this biomechanics lad is saying that's not possible. Because, first of all, if she's hit him, the idea that she's going to flop on top of him and his skis aren't going to pop off because of the torque is impossible. If she hit him square on, he's going to fall forward and the torque is going to pop his skis off. And if she hits him at the side, he's going to spin and the skis are going to pop off because of the torque. So there's no way that he could have ridden his skis down unless he was hit her and was just like behind her and clobbered into her and all this kind of stuff. It's all like that. So he's literally there drawing diagrams of skiers. He's putting literal formula about torque and kinetic energy and center of mass and all this kind of stuff for the jury and explaining it to them. And
I just like to imagine this guy's like German as well.
No, he's American. He's just American.
I just want.
It would be funny. As you can see here,
right? We have the torque on the skis, and as you can see, it's impossible.
The collision here is quite impossible, I'm afraid. This could not happen. It would not happen. Like, yeah, he wasn't that. Oh my goodness, they've gone for Abadoon.
Not good. Dearly me.
Wowzers. But so then the prosecution guy gets up and he's like examining the expert, and he's doing it all wrong. For all the videos I've watched about lawyering, the number one thing you don't do is ask them an open question. And he kept doing it. And he's like, are you telling me that there's no way her skis could have been under his? And he's like, absolutely not. And he's like, well, how can you say that? And he like lists off all his credentials and how it's not possible. And I'm like, why are you asking this question? This is like, you're the defense asking this guy to explain himself. You just ask yes or no questions that undercut his expertise and whether he could be wrong to sow doubt. What you don't do is try to draw your own pictures on the board, which is what he was doing. And the guy's just shooting it all down. And very convincingly. It was embarrassing. And that's that lad's lawyer. Gwyneth Paltrow's lawyer was really, really good. He's obviously very expensive. But this other guy keeps stopping and like thinking and stuff. He just looks way out of his depth. It's really funny. But honestly, from what the expert lad said, I don't think she did it. I think this lad is looking for a payout, and I think she was skiing down the hill and he clobbered into her. Because the detail that she gave was that when he hit into the back of her, he was making weird grunting noises, like ugh. And I thought, I can believe that. That's such a weird detail. Because that's a weird, banal detail. His details are like, I was flying through the air and came crashing down on my ribs. It's like, that's like a comic book. Hers is like the weird thing you'd remember from an impact. Like, so I just believe her story more than his. I'm just going to pop to the loo before this gets going.
Will you come mid and hold hands with me?
Well,
Oh boy.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
What are you gonna do when you're free from this prison?
I'm either gonna do some tutoring or I'm gonna play some Mountain Blade. Actually, I'm definitely gonna do some tutoring. I'm not gonna play Mountain Blade. Then I'm gonna go to bed. I also need to have my protein shake, which I'm gonna get after Ted comes back.
Nice.
30 seconds.
Appreciate you not leaving me here by myself.
Yeah.
Get someone to do a bit back and forth with. I'd have to try and be entertaining. It's terribly hard being entertaining.
Oh, it's really bad.
Yeah.
This is what I like about the in-house is I can just sit here and laugh, and that's my contribution.
We are great laughers. There's no denying that. The two best laughs in the Discord.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
This is a standard PFB. That is a PFB Mark 1A.
First blood.
I wonder what Ted is watching. He's watching Just a Silence. Well, I think his stream might be behind.
Well, I can't even get into this game. I'm just disconnecting.
Oh, well, that's delightful. It's just me talking.
It's just you. You're gonna have to tell us everything that's happening right now.
So we've got a Gordon Lion bot versus Techie's Kunker, which is, I think Techie's Kunker is like Eri's wet dream. And then it's just a Pugna versus Zeus mid. I cannot tick off my unconventional mid hero for the day.
Oh shit.
Switched up to top. Classic.
Mr. PFB. Who died?
It was Lion.
Oh.
Lion got PFB'd.
I've been on TikTok. I've been assailed by adverts for some purple shit you put on your teeth.
Purple shit you put in your teeth?
Yeah, and it whitens them. I don't know if it's bullshit.
I know the little UV light thing.
No.
I don't know what it is. It's not that. It's just some gel stuff.
It's like a toothpaste. You put it on. It's really purple, and it whitens your teeth like magically white.
I'd like to see some evidence. My teeth aren't particularly white, but they're not particularly disgusting.
No, my teeth aren't like brown.
I'm not. I don't think I need to do that. I would consider using the UV light thing because I don't think it's like. I think in general it's probably not super unhealthy. I don't know what the level of this purple goo is.
High Smile, that's it. Yeah.
Is that's the
name of it, the brand name, yeah.
Yeah.
You can always partial deny a creep and guarantee the lads are gonna miss it. It's the play actually. Because they're so busy fanning about in circles, you easy deny. The soft deny.
Soft deny.
I have to say, in the mid lane we have a great matchup. It's the two biggest Pugna nerds facing off against each other. One on Pugna and one on Zeus. So in theory, they both should know this matchup inside and out.
Mm-hmm.
What's Witch Doctor got? Hello!
That is a classic.
Verifier. Oh, he's actually gone for the... Well, he hasn't fully copied. He's not going null tally.
Yeah.
But he has done a little homage. I like that.
No, apparently it turns them white. I don't know if it's absolute bollocks. I'm sure it is.
Shouldn't it turn them purple? Well, presumably when you get rid of it.
Yeah, you then wash it off and it whitens
It's not like I'm presuming they're not giving you dye.
No, it's something to do with the purple blocks the color yellow or something like that, which is the common the yellowing of teeth.
Oh, I see. So it must be a temporary thing.
I assume so. I think you put it on every day. It's like your new toothpaste is this shit.
Right.
Or
oh, I see. Okay. Well, there's at least some science in there somewhere.
I think so. Are they like opposing colors in some way?
Maybe. I don't really know. Holy shit. Zoey's low.
Very low. But...
I don't know what colours yellow's made up of. I guess just red in terms of light.
Yellow.
It's definitely got some red in there. Is it red and green? What's red and green make?
Blue? No, that's green, green and yellow.
We got RGB.
Red is basic. Red is basic. Yeah. How do you make yellow?
Anyone know how to make yellow?
Yellow is green and blue, isn't it?
Yes, it's green and blue. Yellow is a primary color, but if you mix green and blue, don't get yellow. No, if you mix blue and yellow, you get green.
Color in paint, not in light.
Yeah, we're talking light, you idiots.
I'm not even sure if it's a primary color in paint either. I think it's red.
It's RGB, isn't it? Red, green, blue.
Red, blue, yellow in paint, and it's RGB in light.
Green is blue and yellow. I don't think yellow's a primary color. Yellow can fuck off if it thinks it's a primary color. Green is not a primary color. Well, because you can mix blue and yellow for it. But then why do they have RGB? What's the deal with that?
Oh, that's true. Well, so the computers are fun.
So what's going on with computers then? Why do you have RGB? You don't have an RYB television, do you? RGB is light. We're talking about light!
Isn't yellow primary in both? Who knows? Also, what fucking defines?
Who knows? Someone knows. We don't know. Who knows? Well, who knows, mate?
Alright, so red and blue definitely make sense because they're either sides of the spectrum. Red is the low wave. Blue is the high wave.
Yeah.
Why do we need another primary color in the middle?
Agreed. Have a word with them. Call up the color people and have a word with them.
If you add more blue to something, it's going to make it more energetic and change it into like a greeny thing. If you add more red to something, it's going to make it less energetic.
Yeah, hello. Is that the people what invent colours and that? Yeah, my name's Ashwin. I'm from Wembley. I've got a question for you. What's up with this blue?
No, it's not. What's up with
this green? What's up with this green?
Green and yellow get lost.
Yellow we don't get. We get red. Yeah, and we get blue. But we don't get the yellow or the green. What's going on? Hello?
Just like, I remember one of the earlier podcast things was you calling up minstrel or Cadbury's or whoever was minstrel.
Minstrel. That was shocking.
I think you'll find that this packet did not contain 250 grams of minstrels.
I just said to them,
and
look.
The poor lad on the other end is like, well, I don't know, what do you want me to do? Sir?
My point was a sound one. The packet was fucking huge. 3/4 of the pack have no minstrels in. Just saying, if you're trying to fool me, it's not working because as soon as I open the pack, I mean, the jig is up. Need to call someone else. Who can we call? I'll call Dulux and ask them about the colours. Yeah, hello. I'm calling about colour, yeah? You've got red, yeah? I'll give you that. Fair, but it's a good colour, yeah? That's one end of the rainbow, isn't it? You've got blue. That's the other end. What's going on with fucking green? All yellow. What's going on with that?
Oh, look at it go.
Oh, Lion! You know, Gito, you could have got the kill there with a click. Don't be a cow.
Oh my god!
Ah! Ah! Malediction.
Yeah, why have any color light when you can just have white light?
Yeah, just
and that just decomposes into everything. Fuck the other ones.
You don't need anything else.
No.
Ashwin is saying that all we need is white.
Yeah.
In any other context.
Classic. Absolutely classic.
In any other context, this sounds very bad. Just, we don't need any of the other colours, just white. Alright, Ashwin.
Have been defined as coconut in the past.
Rude. I mean, I've been called a coconut. That's because I've got very little hair on the top of my head.
Very spherical.
Got a round head, and a little bit of fuzz on top.
Ugner has come top.
He is about to pop.
Zeus has also come top. This is a party.
Zeus, however, is not successful in killing someone, and as such has just wasted his time. Well, might bully Zoey a bit. So I saw Skeeter playing Abaddon carry, and what he did was just constantly aphotic shield his support, and then the support would just run in and fight the offlaner and pause 4. And it seemed like a really effective way to lane, actually. Don't shield yourself and encourage them to hit you. Just shield your support and tell them to go crazy.
Especially because that way you're busy last hitting and they're getting a photic shield. How do they deal with the fact that that's going to push the wave? Or does he just stay away from the wave when he's a photic shield? Plague.
I think it doesn't actually...
Stop typing
I don't
and
think pushing the wave doesn't matter too much in laning, right?
Be present.
Like, wave...
I was so playing so you could
Wave equilibrium is like a very not that important concept in laning. If it's really important, it doesn't get set out, like playing against Magnus or Mars or something, it can be. But generally, especially early on, if you're pushing out waves faster and your wave pushes out, it means you're going to get level 2 first, and that can actually be better than having perfect lane control and not being level 2 when they are.
Oh, hello! There's a duel, and it's succeeded.
And there's the Zeus ult.
Death for Epic Doom.
Kieran.blobbutt. Munt says my head was so round, as in my head, I looked like my head was in the back of a spoon when I looked at your head.
Not one of my finest. I
followed
like
up by just
Greg. That's it.
Followed up by just the worst fucking thing.
Well, I mean, there must be some truth to this story.
There is no smoke without fire, but...
It's Japanese bird. Such a charming lad, Munt, isn't he? I like the use of the term fellatio, though.
I do like that. It really brings some class into a very classless comment.
Makes it sound a little medicinal, in a way.
I'm prescribing you 3 doses of fellatio every 2 hours.
Kimiko, I need fellatio. I don't know what her name is.
There's no one! That's the thing! There's no Japanese girlfriend! I don't know where this came from.
Munt is the kind of guy to make up a rumor and then say no smoke without fire. Like, make it up out of his ass.
Dire's top tower.
Trouble for Leon.
They got Hex.
Yeah, but Cheeto's not a spell
user.
user. And that was silent. Global silence to save a Leon.
Dire's top tower.
Okay, Munt.
Simnel cake.
Simnel Cake Gate is one of my favourite gates, but...
I mean, Ted, do you know what a Simnel cake is?
I know it's a cake. I couldn't tell you exactly what's in it.
Okay, right. Well, I still have no redemption.
The rest of the lads had not even heard of it remotely.
I've heard of Simnel
Cake. He was gushing over the fact that him and his family sitting down for a nice slice of Simnel cake.
Said, I'm going to go away and have some Simnel cake. And
no, like, you were literally like, we were excited for this. It's our favourite part of Easter every year.
I do love Simnel cake. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's a fruit cake with marzipan on top.
Yeah. And the balls are either represent the apostles or some random shit like that. And it's just a nice cake. Nice little tradition, you know? But I was hounded and called many horrible things.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, you don't have to apologise.
Yeah, but it's some of my lads, isn't it?
Well, I mean, if you had to apologise for everything Munt's ever done, like
I do apologise.
You might as well just resign from social media.
I feel responsible for giving him some kind of platform. Shane should also apologise.
Yeah, the real doom was Arca not knowing what Simnel cake was. When that happened, it was over.
Yeah, because Arca's like the sort of guy who
he's a no.
Literally at Christmas, all these two chat about is cheese balls. I've never heard anything else. I like cheese balls.
What are you on about?
There's more things to chat about than cheese.
I don't know if that's true. I do love a good cheese board.
I like cheese boards.
All I'm saying is, I suspect that if I was to spend a pleasant afternoon,
I would happily eat a cheese board at every restaurant for the rest of my life. So
but
I can't really
I suspect that
one.
if I went out for dinner, just me and Plague and Arca, we would have a wonderful evening.
It would
cheese
be
and Simnel
golden. I mean, it would be absolutely the best evening of your life. It would just be cheese central. I mean, when we went to the mini lads meetup, we had, I think that the starting dish was, I don't know what to call it. It was some sort of cheese with
It was camembert. It was camembert with bread dip in it.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
We just love cheese.
All right, man. Arca is perfect except for that one opinion he has that's mega dodge. It implies so much that's wrong. Oh, nice stun. I think Kieran's dead.
It depresses us all that we're not Arca Mars, okay? You're not alone.
No, it's the way he says that one opinion he has that's mega dodge. It's just, you can't say these things, man. People will think bad things about Arca.
The best part is, I don't think Arca does not show up on this stream, like, ever. No one knows who the fuck this guy is. It's just that everyone in the energy worships him.
Just a perfect being.
He is the perfect human being.
He's good. It's a good target to aim for. I mean, the things to check off. I've got to get a girlfriend. I've got to have a father who earns like $1 million a year. I've got to live in a tax haven. I've got to be good at everything I ever put my hand to, apart from Pangolier. I've got to. God, what else does he do?
Be doing groundbreaking science.
Yeah, I've got to be shooting lasers at things. That's important.
In the North Pole or whatever it is. Oh dear. Oh my. Well, Kieran has farmed well. Oh, I wouldn't be here, Kieran, my lad. Got the duel win.
It is worth it for the damage. We all know it's worth it for the damage. Oh, nice try.
That was a really nice catch there. This is a good waste
pretty
of
fast,
time.
Though. And he's got the. Oh, he didn't get the heal off the silence. It's a death.
I know Munt's gonna say something absolutely.
Of course he is. It's Munt.
He's gonna literally say, "I saw Arca with a bird slung around his neck at Brum or something."
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think you don't hear Munt say something just genuinely positive that often. He tends to not be the most positive lad about people, I would say, and I think if Munt's being mean about someone, that means he actually really likes them. He's like me in a way. You go to a school where that defines you, and I would say Munt's time at school defined him. Being mean to your mates is 99% of school.
That's the same Arca, Dan. No, is it? I have no idea actually.
Yeah, that's.
You know, I'm actually just chatting bollocks.
You're actually just gonna Munt to make something up.
Now canon.
It probably. I think it is the same. I think it is the same Arca because I think he did watch Jurassic.
Yeah.
But
no, even if it's not true, it's true.
No, Myers is insane. He's just like your average simple goon.
Oh, they fucked the combo up pretty badly there. They have Web of Silence. They could turn this. They've got. I mean, Boat Buff is hard to burst through, but they do have Duel if they want it. I spank myself and zone them away though.
Oh shit.
True. I mean, the Dire are on a bit of a timer here. I don't think any of them can touch Arc Ward and Zeus late game.
No.
Like, even going high ground against Zeus can be quite tricky.
And
but
as the game goes
Pugner
on as well,
it.
you know, you'll have a Legion blink dueling your Pugner and shit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they've really lost.
These two spellcasty lads do need to be careful. Wow! He's come around the back here looking for some trouble.
What is he doing?
Silence. He's just dead.
Dave's in.
The duel has gone down.
Dave gets one.
They don't have Abaddon ulti. Should be a little bit careful here.
Doom is dead. It's 3 for 3.
Ogward's finally turning up. What are you doing, Zoey?
Samo has a second clone. But
Yeah, only just used it.
Well, that's high level skill.
Yeah.
Use your spell.
Just use one clone. Use your Midas. Yes.
Midas used.
Still watching, Eri? Only seen Arc of Violence once, and it was at Camp Jam when he slapped Riley and spat on him when he fell to the gravel after Riley claimed that past participles were irrelevant in the modern English language. Legit never seen him so mad. Second place was when I was put in charge of the Rosemary and Pizza Time. Legit fuming with rage.
I was mad about the Rosemary. That was not. The lads were sprinkling it on like it was fucking cheap.
What,
there was
rosemary like all over the pizza?
Yeah, there was a lot of rosemary on
Just
some
put
of
a
those
bit
pizzas.
on.
And the lads
That's what we were saying, and people were like, "No, they gotta rosemary the shit out of this."
And then Greg tried his stuffed crust, which was not stuffed crust. It was just a thicker crust with nothing in it.
It was great fun. Just great fun.
The
You know what?
pizzas was my
I'm not being
favourite.
funny, but I love hearing the tales of Camp Jam, but I'm so glad I wasn't involved in Camp Jam.
I think you would have got sick of us. Because effectively we are just a load of fucking children.
Yeah, just a bunch of
Not
kids.
the biggest of all. But Munt did sort it all out, so maybe we're the big children. I mean, I think Greg is the massive child at the end of the day.
And he's not a doer. At the end of the day, he wasn't a doer. Like, he was not willing to contribute to the camp.
Actually, maybe one.
He got the eggs, I think you'll find.
He didn't get the eggs. He was given the
No,
eggs.
he just waited. I think Munt made him scrambled eggs.
Miles gave up after day one, legit just RQ'd.
Yeah, he just read his book and like.
But was stranded, so couldn't leave.
The lads did enjoy it in the board game side of things. It was good fun.
What games did you play?
We played
Seven Wonders for the
Seven
most part.
Wonders and we played The Crew, which the lads did like a lot.
But did you play this by candlelight or what?
No, we played it in the daytime or the nighttime. We had
There was electronic lighting as well.
Yeah,
Like,
we had a hut thing like a
Oh, I see.
a little hot thing, and you had like electric lamps that you'd put around that kind of stuff.
I don't know if Wish Doctor had his heel on any
The Crew
point.
is so fun. As just a casual sit down around the table when it's a bit hot.
Arc Warden having fun this game.
He is approaching Glypnir, which is like the first time he's actually a threat. But it's gonna be. It's really on Zoom.
Kieran might find them.
Epic
Kieran's
Doom
tucked
is
in
going
nice.
for a late Radiance.
Oh, Zoe's gonna find him.
Zoe's dead.
Nice shield. Oh,
And the sun's on
the
top.
decrack. The decrack.
Oh, the decrack. Oh, it's not enough. And now if they can keep having on stunned here. Ult it down.
These fucking boats are so good.
Yes!
Harry, how do you feel about Vidis's performance on your faithful filter? Oh. Here comes Pick. Yes! Yes! What a play! Don't go in, Vidicus.
Can they get Leviticus?
They got
I
Jewel
don't
and
think
10.
they can. Yeah, I don't think they get him here.
He should make it to a tier 2 before Duel is up. Yeah.
And the taunt. Your Admiral
Nice
is
little
aboard.
taunt. We like to see that.
Your Admiral is aboard. This Arc Warden is getting fat.
Dire's
Oh,
top tower is under
Samo is clearly microing his illusion top because he is standing
Yeah, this is
stock
not
still.
impressive micro. It's not even like Arc Warden is actually like that much micro. You know, it's just A clicking away for the most part.
Why
but
wouldn't you
no,
pick up the
it's
haste
struggling.
rune? I don't understand why you wouldn't pick up the haste rune.
Oh, Dave dead.
Dave dead, Nort. Okay.
I genuinely think that ever since we said Dave was good at techies, he's only played techies and he sucked at every.
He has had some struggles. I mean, his shard is incredibly late, right? Like you should. On supports where you buy shard first, it should really be at 15 minutes when it first comes up.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was nice.
You caught the illusion. Well done, bud.
Judo, they're still dead.
Nice.
Oh, close with the Legion here. No, they're fine. Wow.
Sorry, did they purge the Maledicts with press the attack?
No, it was just the final tick.
Oh.
They hadn't taken
it was
much
quite
damage.
a long time ago. Yeah.
During the first because of
he's
the
gonna get
excellent
killed, yeah.
stunning. And they don't have anyone nearby that can save.
Is Castle Jam the TI Jam?
The TI
Is that now
Jam,
being called Castle Jam?
It is called Castle Jam.
Maybe that's
we're assuming we're ending up in a castle of some kind.
Castle. You know someone's got to book that.
Yeah,
Muntz wants to book it, but we just need to know like actual TI dates because we know it's October, but not when. Well, he wants to start planning at least and getting people who are interested in stuff.
I mean, like I was saying,
many
lofty
plans for Castle Jam.
If I don't go to TI, I would be down for Castle Jam.
This is over.
This Legion is rolling. Like this is when Dire is supposed to be their strongest. They're supposed to be hitting high ground right now and bullying people with Pugna. They can't get anything going.
Dire's bottom tower
I think Pugna needs like someone to go in and deal a lot of damage.
I think Kunkka needs to be like not sitting at the back throwing out boats that don't hit.
Yeah, this is an odd.
But he's gone for Halberd BKB, so he's got no damage, and he's the mid. This is like CC Kunkka.
He still needs to be going in, especially
exactly.
He needs to be in there, CCing.
But the damage they've got is entirely coming from, I guess, Techies, Wish Doctor, and Pugna. But they're just not able to do anything. They just get blown up.
Abaddon's just way off the pace as well. Going back for the Radiance. Just if you're going Radiance, fuck this Yasha.
Kunkka was 3? Oh, Kunkka was 3. You're right. Thanks, sorry.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You're right, Ash. I'm keeping you up.
I just didn't get much sleep last night because I went to bed at like 2:30 and I had to wake up at 7.
God, they just can't kill this.
Oh, the Rax is down though.
No! He dodges in the finger.
Ooh. Ben jumps on the spot.
Yes!
Oh.
They got the X on Ben as well. Should be another follow-up.
Yeah, Arkgordon is going to decide to play the game at some point.
This is like playing with Miles. Legit, this is like playing with Miles. No offense, Miles, but we're all fighting 5v4 for 20 minutes. And Miles
I feel like Arkgordon underestimates how useful he is with just his spells and a glide. Very useful.
Yeah, he could be there doing big things, but
it's very poor. In fact, you know what? Fuck you, Samo. You're on a diss on me.
So the first award we've discussed at all tonight, I think.
No, I did discuss LVPing Venge, but Venge got a minor redemption.
Oh yeah, the redemption play saved Venge and got me on my bingo.
The bingo saving redemption.
Yeah. I mean, they do have Radiance down on Abba. There's a little bit of power spike coming through.
He did buy me a pint, that is true.
Miles piping up because of that criticism. When I'm playing Ark, the side lanes usually just feed, and we are high ground at 15 minutes. Yeah, it's our fault.
Or maybe because you're meant to be doing something as the
never
XP
turns up. Has bots, just uses them to farm. What are we meant to do?
Last time Miles played Arkgordon, we had fucking anti-mage, so like... It did not matter what happened in that game, we were not ready.
All the games we've had lately, it seemed to be teams running at us from 10 minutes onwards.
Yeah.
We did win lanes last night. We have.
Yeah.
There was something.
I think the roll setup was ideal.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Not just because it was maybe our best roles. It was probably our best partnerships. Because I can't lane with Munt. I'll lane with you or Rorts very happily.
Maybe because the mid doesn't gang! !
It is true.
Who was mid?
Miles.
I think he's discussing Miles not ganging.
Yeah, Miles is up.
Miles is not a ganger.
Especially when you play Arkgordon, it's very difficult.
He's a farm, become unstoppable and win the game. That's Miles' thing.
Yeah, but sadly that's not going to cut it this patch.
We have had some, Sydney's been doing some Lycan and stuff like that. Those are struggling to gang.
Oh well, the one game that there was one game that we should have won and he was playing Lycan, and we were going high ground, pushing them in, and he decided to go Orchid instead of BKB, and we lost. It was a crushing loss. Like we were up and lost.
Oh.
What is he doing?
He thinks he's going to kill. He is the kill. This is a proper KBJ Witch Doctor. It's just fucking no support items. IDC team. Blinkag shard.
Is this KBJ?
Oh no, it's GrumpyNerd. He did an homage to Larry Llama in his starting on.
Yes.
Homage to
Oh,
KBJ
Kieran is trapped.
He's away.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look, lads, we've all had our trolls. You know, we all have our moments to troll. It happens. It does.
My trolls is generally just not keeping buyback because I just have not got the time of day to keep buyback. It's not worth it. I just want to have some items.
I wonder if they should remove buyback from the game.
I think that's probably fair.
Get it out the game. Lower respawn cooldowns a little bit and get buyback out of the game. Because otherwise, I mean, the problem is people think that if you didn't have buyback, it would drag the game out. Because people just wouldn't fight.
Samo is microing his illusion, doesn't realise he's dying. That's so fucking funny.
My god, he was literally just chilling. Didn't even know to call for the global.
I'm not even sure if he's here. Well, maybe Dave can survive here. Dave's lived. Oh, what a fight!
Wow.
That's
what they needed. That is what they needed. None of the lanes are pushed in their favor, but that was good.
That's so fucking funny.
Heard, oh, a lad, and didn't realize it was him. That's funny. So, in my opinion, the problem is you have a big fight, you get everybody's buybacks, and then the other team just plays ultra cautious because they don't have buybacks. Wait until they has buybacks again, and then you're back to square one. Like, you see it as a victory to force their buybacks. Right? Like, it's like, oh, we got a buyback out of so-and-so. So they can just wait and play ultra careful, and then you can go again. I mean, I'm just saying, the argument that it drags the game out if you remove it because people play cautiously, they just play cautiously when they don't have their buyback anyway. So what?
I think that's more in us not knowing how to punish them not having buyback, right? Like,
oh, trouble.
I'm saying it would make the game quicker. You want to speed up dotes, make it more fun.
But it would make it less, because I wouldn't be able to go out on the map anywhere if I didn't have buyback.
Yeah,
right? You'd never be able to make a risky play.
Oh yes, Dave.
Wow,
that's
Dave,
a big
that's
start.
huge. Oh my god, Dave might have won this fight.
Zoey's going to live through Kieran's attacks as well. Oh,
no.
It's not. The Legion too strong.
Out the lifesteal.
Abba still has ulti though. Still very strong. I don't think any of them can stop this Amber right now. Well, if they can kite out the ulti, there's a chance. They got finger still.
No mana.
No mana. Stun, so stun! Oh,
they got him. I mean, I guess if you didn't have buyback, people would just play way more cautiously, but you wouldn't be able to. Like, you would the risk would be that you might die, right? I guess the problem, like I'm saying, if you lowered respawn timers to like 30 seconds or something instead of like 98 or whatever, how much would that change the game? Or just lowered it by 30 seconds. So like the max sort of buyback you can have is like 60 seconds.
Bring back respawn talents, bro. That's what made Dota fun. That's what we need.
I do remember the respawn talents, but they were like, you're up in, like, for Lena it was like 5 seconds and shit. Like, that was stupid.
Oh, Rort started Dota recently. What a time to choose to join the game.
Oh. I'm just thinking of things they would or could change. Oh, hello.
I do appreciate that Witch Doctor's trying to make plays, but there's at some point you got to recognise that, like, Lion has Glimmer and is quite tanky.
Yeah.
Zeus can cancel your ult from anywhere across the map. You gotta stop going for these solo plays. Chill out a bit. Chill out a bit.
I mean, the thing is, what they can't cancel your Voodoo Switcheroo. So the point is, you blink, bongo, maledict, Switcheroo, and then it's uncancelable. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the whole point. Make buyback cooldowns lower the less net worth you have?
So supports and stuff can buy back all the time. And
yeah.
Constantly fight and cause up to a bit more.
I think that's I like that. I do like that. Like making it level dependent is kind of weird. I just wonder how much it would slow it down. I also think you would just pick shitloads of supports to fucking drag the game out.
Hell yeah. I love supports. They're the ones that actually make games interesting.
I think adding a 4th lane to Dotes would be the biggest change they could make, genuinely.
I just don't know. I don't know where they'd fit anything else, you know.
Well, you'd move mid over. You get rid of Roche.
They did put a second Roche in.
You see where the stairs are?
Yeah.
That's a lane there, and on the other side, that's a lane there, and Roche is in the middle.
Does Kieran have a BKB? It's not him not BKBing into these duels is causing him issues. He's getting kited.
Nice jump, Alistair.
If he BKB then duel, that would be better, I reckon.
I think it would work a lot better. Still, they have to get through the powers of Zeus and Arc Warden, and it's not fucking easy.
Man, I don't believe you for even 2 seconds, bud. Like, you're one of the least reliable. If you were on the witness stand, I would direct the jury as the judge. Disregard everything this witness says. They have no credibility.
Mun's told me a couple of small bits and bobs about what he's been told the new patch is. There's some interesting tidbits, but
he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything. I guarantee you, he doesn't know anything. The racks just bing chilling, as Munt would say. There we go.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I would say, you know, the one thing with Discord is it's hard to tell people to like, if you just say DM me, I always assume you mean Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, but you have to say DM me on Discord.
I always assume it's Discord.
But if we're on Discord, that's one thing. But if you're talking about sliding into like someone's DMs, you're talking about Twitter.
Oh yeah, definitely. Agreed.
It's a big Dave stun. That's a 4-man.
That is a Dave. God. Dave, you're back, baby. Dave, you're back.
Oh, Epic Doom is pretty.
I got the lion kill. He's never uses switcheroo. He did just use it actually. Viticus, you might want to run, brother.
I think I'll vote this fight.
Oh! Zoey does get him.
I'm not sure about this from Kieran. I guess he can purge himself. Oh, fair enough.
That makes it harder. Eri makes a very good point. Why would you ever buy Aetherlent on Silencer? What spell do you need to cast from further away?
That's a good point. Munt says, Ted, will you play Parasite next patch?
This is his fucking jungler, belief.
I mean, would you rather lane with me or just leave me to the jungle?
I'd love jungling Ted. I think you'd enjoy going back to the solo positive.
Oh my god!
I would enjoy having a few solo positives.
Oh my god!
So unlucky, I guess.
Because it's like there's no stress. No one ever expects anything of you whether you're the solo pos 3. You just whatever they have, you're like, good work.
That's now the role of the solo. That's now the role of the pos 4. No one ever expects anything of you.
Yeah, that's
why I play pos 4.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It's not fun. It's just coward.
I was watching Tundra play Liquid, and Saska was on Earthshaker, and he did this fissure that went like across where his team was trying to like hunt someone down and just blocked them all off. I was like, mate, I've been there. I've had that's been done to me as well. I've fucking been there. It happens. It happens.
Right, Jonas, double exclamation mark. Yes, you meant Saxa.
We've been classed for like 3
Saska!
Saska?
Ophelia, Tempest, and Keeper.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Is Ophelia drowned by any chance?
Ophelia and Tempest are not actual Hon names, are they? Were those actual heroes?
Dire's top tower has been denied.
If you talk to the ex-Hon pros, they all think Dota is incredibly slow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine playing a faster version
Kieran's
of
found
this.
something and gone away. Well, that's the thing. If they do make the map bigger, they'd need to up movement speeds or something. Yeah, otherwise...
They won't make the map bigger, sure.
Ophelia is 10. Really now?
Huh. Mate, I love playing Tracer in Hon. Not Hon, what was it? What was the other one? HOTS. That was just great fun.
I don't think I played much HOTS, but I seem to remember...
I played with Francie quite a bit.
Oh, man, what was the guy I played?
I miss Francie.
I do miss Francie. I just love seeing her occasional Twitter updates of just random shit. Just delightful.
Yeah, on Twitter and Insta, she's very funny.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
How many losses has Samo got now? 342.
Yeah, he's huge. Maybe if he turned up to fights more. I don't know.
He still is struggling with the micro. He really is just standing still as we speak. Like, completely still. I mean, this has been 15, 20 seconds. I've just been watching his hero stand still. Midas off cooldown, chilling. He's about to be able to summon another illusion, and that will reset his brain again to go back to standing still. Will he do it?
He'll ever
Here we go.
turn
Look,
up?
he summons it, sends it off. Is he going to keep moving this time?
He's TPing these illusions in to fight, always. Is he ever gonna fight?
Look, he's actually standing
team?
still again. Look, he just cannot do both at once. Oh, there we go. He's finally figured that out. And now the one in the mid standing still. This is fucking great.
This is like 300 gold.
He's not gonna get it though.
Oh,
he
close.
didn't get it.
Meanwhile, do they know they're taking rush? They do know this. What is the point of this Kunka hero?
They don't really realise.
Do they really not know? Are you fucking kidding me?
They definitely knew. Why would they be hanging around 5 mid?
I think they knew they wanted to rush, not that Legion had walked in and literally solo done it. So they should have just thrown a torrent in there, you know, that's the point of, as you say, what is the point of this hero?
Never getting any stuff coming. But to be fair, I could say that about most people in this game. And all
An actual spectating listing.
Yeah.
You can't do away with mid lane. That's the issue. If you change things too much, you basically delete the pro scene.
What if they
mid-lane.
go from 5 players per team to 6 players per team?
That would destroy Pro Dota overnight.
And they add the extra lane in, and then 6 players.
You would need to say, we're taking 6 months off Pro Dota while you guys figure out how to play with 6 people and get an additional player. I don't think there are enough pro players to add a player.
Like pro buildings that we built that are designed around 5.
Right.
Only needing space for 5 people.
All the booths that are for 5 need to be redone. Stick a little outhouse on there like the granny annex. Is Sarah Beth in chat?
I don't believe so. She normally comes in and announces herself with great joy and happiness that we all don't.
Hi, y'all!
Hi, guys! Hi, Sarah.
Howdy, y'all! Oh, it is
she is
Sarah.
actually here. Hi, Sarah!
Hi, Sarah!
You are!
I am eating the trail mix. It's so good. I told you, boy, that trail mix. Get bearded.
Oh, Zoe's dead.
Oh, Ben! Ben! Oh, sorry.
No bending. Not quick enough on the bounces, I think. They're a bit closer together. are starting to get to the point where Dire have missed their time.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't go high ground into the Zeus. And now Arcwarden's just pressuring the map everywhere. He's got this fucking Octarine. His shit is never off cooldown.
I mean, I'm not being funny. This has been hard 5v4. Now Arcwarden might actually join his team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Abaddon does not actually have that much damage right now. He's hard to kill. And this Blink, I hate this interaction with Blink. They should change it immediately. But if you are ulted, you can blink out no matter how much damage is done to you. Because it doesn't count as damage. You're just allowed to blink out. So he can scale late game incredibly well because he just goes in with his ulti on and can always blink out to safety. But he's not there. Not there yet. And Arcwarden sort of is.
Top tower is under attack.
What?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I think. Oh, I was gonna say. I don't feel like Samo's using this Ags Octarine to its full extent.
So,
I see him cast like one Wraith every now and then.
Eris, we get Snyders of Hanover over here. I don't even think it's an American thing. And I don't like sweet whiskeys, like bourbon and shit. Oh, stop trying, dude!
He really doesn't learn his lesson.
The jalapeno flavored Snyders are VPOG.
I don't even like bourbon. I don't even like bourbon.
It's too sweet.
I like this.
I'm a cider guy.
Look at this X. He's standing further back than he was when he X'd himself to safety. That's so funny. This is my favourite thing about watching these games. Like, they know there's something about X that they can do to make themselves safe, but they don't quite get how it works.
But it's Snyders of Hanover. Oh, it's Hanover, Pennsylvania. Well, America and pretzels, all the Germans that went over to the States, I guess, took pretzels with them because it's one of the only countries outside Germany where pretzels is such a big thing. It's the greasiness of the pretzel that makes it. There's almost a shimmer. Zzz, says Witch Doctor.
He's suffering. The Arcwarden has struck.
Why are they silenced?
They were jumping Gido in the bot lane. My god, they're going to keep that line alive.
Oh!
He doesn't learn his fucking lesson! Just press D! Stop trying to ulti on Witch Doctor! Oh, can they get the X on Zeus? They lost vision? Don't get him. He could Tidal Wave, in theory.
Yeah, in theory. Oh, they did catch him. Oh, hello.
Problem is, they're losing top range while this is going on. There goes the range.
Not a problem for me, Plague. Fuck me, because this game ends.
Nice self-glimmer, Gido. Yes!
Oh, the return's done.
Well,
they win the fight, but lose the racks.
What has Samo done this time?
Samo has been hitting jungle creeps and
no, he's not. He's been standing
buildings.
still. He's been standing still, trying to find Chrysalute.
I don't wanna make a precedent of this, but this is really poor.
I want to give LVP to Samo for.
We can't be not punishing this behavior.
This is the least fun thing I've ever seen in an in-house, and that is really fucking saying something. This is like a lad with sweat dripping from his balls. To the sweat! To the sweat! To the sweat down my balls. Moonshard so he can hit creeps faster.
No, the real question you should be asking is, Ags for what? He hasn't cast the goddamn Wraith.
He's not in the fight.
When you get Ags, you just pepper the base with
AFK again. I can't fucking deal with it. At least pretend to be, like, needing skill to play this hero. That's what the argument for this. He's so shit, and it's just the hero is carrying him through it.
Oh?
I don't like peanut butter pretzels, it's too much. It's too much. Pretzels are stodgy enough. Now you add peanut butter into the mix?
And here we go. Is he back to being AFK?
Just check if those creeps have respawned. No. What are you saving?
He's actually
for,
managing to micro this time. Almost.
Use your fucking Midas, man.
And look, the illusion's up again. Here we go.
Samo LVP. I don't care.
Samo
I'll die on this hill.
Look, he's just AFK, and they've almost walked into him.
That's a big
He's
bongo.
just AFK, look at this shit! He's not moving! In the fight!
They're finally gonna win now.
His illusion's not even alive, and he's not moving.
Right,
Where's he TPing?
He's TP'd it to there. Look, it's not him, it's his fucking illusion.
Why does he never go to these fights?
I don't know. It's just sickening.
Sickening?
Yeah, I've never heard of this disgusting before.
Greg is furious.
I mean, when he saw those homeless people at Brum, he was pretty disgusted.
That's what the mum would say.
Don't arc him.
He's in again!
Honestly, this has been one of the worst Big Doctor performances I've seen.
One of the worst games ever. I've just been furious the whole time. I just want it to end so I can go play my games.
Samo is in this fight!
Big Dude's got a triple kill! He's dead.
Sadly, he's dead.
Dave! Wait, Samo's here. I think Dave E-bladed the wrong thing as well.
He almost killed him. He almost killed him. Nice try, Dave. There's a buyback. They can actually, they're actually going to hold this final set of ranks because Samo has to leave.
It was a mistake doing this final game.
Yep, I did say we should have done 2. Eri, I want to say to you yet again, you're one of the most reliable goons we've ever had. Putting this on, sticking around, no one else would. I wouldn't.
Fucking hell, Dave. What are you doing?
What
What are you doing? Why can't we just be normal?
Munt, you are extremely reliable. But for specific things. You rely on a little bit of trolling. Rely on fibs being told about Gregory. And randomly purging the goons. The element of chaos that I crave in this Discord is brought by you. Lads, is there any chance you could call it? If you're zzz, just call it. Just call it, boys. Let's go to bed.
I only fibbed once!
Yes! He's in again!
Just keep trying to ult it, it never fucking works.
Why are we still in this game?
We're almost done. Samo died.
Did he actually? To what?
Maledict.
Maledict, yeah. Grumpy finally caught him.
Oh my god, if this game doesn't end in the next 2 minutes, everyone's gonna know.
It should be it. It should be over here. I mean, surely they will kill him. Yeah. The creeps will do what no one else can.
Yes, Dave.
Yes, Dave. Right, LVP Sammy, move on with our lives.
Yeah.
It's my birthday tomorrow. What a wonderful gift.
It's your birthday in 22 minutes.
It is my birthday in 22 minutes. Well, Samo LVP, 4, 5, and 13. Managed to have 42k net worth. Pretty much twice what anyone in the enemy team had. And still, boring as fuck. How much hero damage did he do? He did 30k hero damage.
Pixelated Swordsman
Zeus
just resubbed
and
for
Kieran
10
both
months.
did more.
Happy birthday, Flax.
And he only did twice as much as Silencer and Lion. And pretty much everybody on the enemy team did more hero damage. Everybody. Even Vidicus, who did the lowest hero damage on his team, did more damage than Samo. Samo, that was fucking shocking. Please never pick that hero again, dude. That was awful. Just dragged the game out. It was boring to watch. Dog shit! Gentlemen.
Oh, well, GG's.
Thank you so much for joining me for this evening's festivities. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If not, less. But yes, there we go. Thank you. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Au revoir.
And I will see all of you lot tomorrow for some more XCOM goodness. Thank you to Eri for organising the in-houses. Thank you to almost everyone who took part. But yeah, there we go. Cheers for watching. Take it easy. Peace out.